What's up, everybody? How are we doing this evening? Tony will be joining us. He's just running a little late, so I figured I'd get the party started because I've got all you fine people in here. So let's see. Okay. I don't like this music. I thought I would. I don't like it. Just get that out of here. Get that out of here. I don't know if this is old, but Woody, thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Cutthroat's in the house. Cutthroat, what's up, sir? Yeah, super fucking hot in the Midwest as well. Not digging it, but you know, I bitch when it's cold too. So, Greg Harris in the house. What's up, sir? Patrick Stralco, what up, geese? What up, Patrick, sir? How are you? Bear 11, good to see you. Good to see you. Chucky Date. Yo to yourself, my man. How art thou? Dan Olton, let's get creative. Yeah, we're gonna work on some heads. Willie Springer sent me some heads, and I'm back from the show, and I'm finally ready to start working on them. So that's on the. I did not forget. I did not. That's what's on the docket today. Smudge Custom. What's good, nerds? Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate you. Hey. Chas, what's up, buddy? GI Custom's in the house. Head Cannon, what up, dude? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, appreciate you guys being here. 15 so far. That's fantastic. Like I said, I'm going to be working on some heads, do some painting. First thing I got to do is I got to open up the neck hole on some of these because it's just not working for me. This is one of the tricky things about 3D printed heads is the neck holes are always so different. Like you could have, where's a good example? All right, so you could have one like this guy. A little zoomage. You could have one like this one. Nice open cavern. This is what I like because this lets me use the grommet system, and that's still my favorite. Or you could have something like this, where it's got like a preset ball in it, but like what size, what figure is that for? A lot of these have that, and they're different. So where's the, or like this one. This one like tightens up around the neck and then opens up inside the head. It's just so strange. They're all over the place. This Pacino one, super open, like it's like a skin that goes over a head, like it's not even smooth inside. It's very strange. So they're all over the place. So I'm going to open those up a little bit, make it a little more customizer friendly for Willie. And hey,
sorry, Blake.
He's my boy. Oh no, you got to pick up cow. You got to pick up cow, man. It is what it is. I didn't think you'd be too upset if I went ahead and started.
No, not at all, bud. I appreciate you.
Of course, appreciate you. Thank you for being here.
Thanks, man. It's all
right. Yeah. So I was just telling the chat I'm working on some heads tonight, and then when I was just taking the opportunity to bitch about the different neck hole sizes on heads, even from the same source. They're all over the place. So
gotcha.
What do you do?
Somebody joined your membership, Toy Visual.
Ooh, let me get down there. Say hello to my grandma. Hello, Moo. JB, good evening, Mikey. You beautiful, magnificent bastards. I said bastards, so he included you too. Smart man. Yeah. And thank you for using your member chat. Let me get you a little something for the trouble. I mean, how you feel about hash tokes?
Fucked up on hash tokes and shooters. Orange is pretty fucking tough. Woke up this morning with my fucking pants down and my hands on my cock.
Been there, Ricky. It's a real problem.
Highly underrated show.
So good. So good. I meant type bastard. Oh, okay. Okay. So he's not including
All
you.
right. That's all right. I'm here now. So I guess we'll count the plural.
Okay. Chuck Hughes, he's giving you the one.
Yeah,
He's
appreciate you.
acknowledged you.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you, man.
This is not cocaine. This is head dust. Don't be tripping, y'all. Don't be tripping.
That's the
And
boogie.
yes, Toy Visuals joining the membership. Thank you, man. I appreciate that very, very much. And this one, this is for you.
Holy underwear! Yeah!
Thank you!
It is my privilege to extend a laurel and hearty handshake to our new members.
This one's for you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Toy Visuals.
Welcome.
Appreciate you.
Welcome to the nest of the geese.
Now JB wants to include you. He's all over the place.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I don't have pizza rolls. Cutthroat says pizza. I don't have pizza rolls.
Yeah,
But by the way,
Cutthroat says the pizza rolls, which sounds pretty good, actually.
I don't have pizza. I have Taco Bell though. I will be
Where's the Taco Bell?
time to time to eat some Taco Bell.
Well, that's fine. You gotta eat. I had some hot dogs and cream cheese again. So
It's good, right? What'd you say? I put you before her because apparently I didn't kiss her before I came on here live, even though
shit!
we rushed in.
You went to pick her up though. You prioritized her safety over your podcast.
She doesn't see it that way.
Well,
Yeah. I love her very much. She's the best.
you
She's the
sleep with her. You've never even met me.
best. We got a new car yesterday.
What did you get? Cadillac?
God, I wish. No, we got a Chevy Equinox, but it was like the fancy one.
Oh,
RS, I think it's called.
ooh.
It's got all the bells and whistles, leather seats. It's black and red. Or red and black, I should say. It's mostly red, cherry red. With what sold me was the red stitching in the car. So it's black leather with red stitching, and it just man, I saw that and I was like, "Fuck, this looks good."
They spoke to the Italian in you. Red stitching.
Say, "Hello, how you doing? We're taking this one home."
Well, you get this one, you get a matching tracksuit to go with.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Yeah,
done.
so we took it for like a test drive, and I was like, "Yeah, I like this one. Let's just." And it was the smoothest I've ever went to a dealership and got a car.
Wow.
Yeah, it was 1, 2, 3. I said exactly what I wanted to pay. He went back there. He come back, goes, "This is what it is." I was like, "Okay." Boom, boom. Signed the papers. The next day, we picked the car up and came home.
Beautiful.
It was sick, man. I'm just so. I was so sick of fixing the other one. The car we had, it was always breaking down, and it was
Was
getting.
it a Nissan?
Yeah, it was a Nissan Sentra.
I knew it.
It was 15, 16 years old. It did me well for a while, but now at the end here, it was really just it was starting to die a slow, miserable death. You could just tell. Yeah, and then last Friday, I went to go to the store, and I could feel the transmission slipping.
That's not good.
And, yeah, and then the check engine light came on, and that's why. As soon as I got home, I said to her, "Monday we're coming home with a car." She said, "What?" I said, "We're coming home with a new car." And we literally Monday went, Tuesday picked it up. So
Beautiful.
they took that car off my hands for $500. That's how much that car was worth. I just want you to know how much that car was worth. She
They
said,
don't give you shit for trade-ins, dude.
no, she said, "Is that worth it?" I said, "Man, that was $400 too much." It's like, take it. It's all yours. You can wrestle. Yeah, please. $500.
Oh, you're gonna give me money for it? Yeah, that sounds great.
I tells you to pay. Yeah.
I tell you what, we'll trade you for I don't know, a couple of Domino's pizzas. How's that sound? You'd be like, yeah, that sounds great. That's so solid. I don't have to worry about dinner now.
Forget for real. But she loves the car, so she's so much so that she comes home from work, or she comes back into the parking lot. She gets in the car. She goes, "Can I drive?" So, yeah. So I'm happy.
Well, that's awesome. I'm happy for you guys.
Very nice car. I'm very happy with it.
Deserve a nice new car. That's great.
Yeah, it's like grown up shit. Because it's
It
an
is.
SUV. It's sensible. It's all
Practical.
It's all that's when you know like you're an adult now. No
Yeah,
more.
room in the back for future stuff.
Bite your tongue. But yes.
Well, I was talking about like sex stuff in the back, not like family stuff. Future stuff. He said it'd be 15 minutes. I mean,
I won't lie. My wife 4 times already since we've gotten the car Tuesday. 4 times has said we can christen it. We can christen it.
It's something about the smell of a new car that just it works on all sexes. It's just good Lord. The smell of that rich Corinthian leather. Get out of here.
Can you say there's plenty of room in the back
for future stuff? I thought he was talking about kids. He was talking about sex stuff. No, he's talking about sex stuff, dude. Yeah. I already told him that. I said, I was like, we put the seats down. We have all the room in the world. She's like, really? I was like, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Still ready.
Will it fit a tactical battle platform in the back?
Possibly in pieces.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Once it's all taken apart, maybe. Yeah.
What you had?
Which I'm very, like I said, listen. Like I said, it was the easiest I've ever gotten a car. Usually, most of the time, you always get to run around. Yeah, I'm sure you've dealt with this. You go there and you expect one thing, and they try to put you in another.
100%. Yeah.
So I just walked in. I said what I wanted. He said, "Well, we have one of those." Because I told him I wanted a Trailblazer or an Equinox, one or the other. I said, "Well, I'm open to suggestions, but that's really what I want." And he said, "Well, we got a nice Equinox. Come here, we'll take a look at it." Took a look at it. Like what hooked me was the red. Then we took it for a spin, and then I was sold. As soon as we got back, I said, I want this car. He came back with the perfect numbers that I could not complain. And it's crazy because a year ago, my mother tried to get a car, and they gave her the runaround. They told her she was going to have to pay like $800 a month. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like this one was perfect. Like, I've paid this before for other cars. That's why I knew I could do it. But now we're splitting it because it's both of our car. So now it makes it even easier. So I was just like, yeah, let's do it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. That's fantastic. I'm so happy for you guys.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Everybody said congratulations to you. I think, was it Monday or whatever when I was live? And I appreciate that as well. Thank you, guys.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. We got Woody in the house. Look at this guy.
Hey, Woody, what's up, bud?
Woody, what's up, brother?
I appreciate that. Oh, proper like. That's right.
Oh,
appreciate you.
Honk.
I'm gonna go talk real quick so I can shove some tacos in my mouth.
Do it. Ender's in the house. What's up, buddy? Glad you're here. Yeah. So like I said, I'm gonna work on opening these neck holes up, so he doesn't have to worry about if it fits on a figure. It'll fit on anything. You just got to fill the void. Pause. So I am gonna do that, and we'll put them on skewers. Like I got this Clint Eastwood already. And then we'll do some base coats and maybe some layers, depending on what we got time for. I think we'll be able to get pretty far on them, though. Again, Willie really brought the interesting choices. See, look at the. I mean, this one's probably a printer mistake, but like you can't put that on anything. This is Walter Payton, but I got to drill that out like that. Come on now, got to have some sort of standards, man. You got to quality check that shit. But only one like that. And if you dealt with Craniac, he always throws in a free head. And usually there's a little work to be done on it, but he puts a little black spot on his free ones. So you got this one, which is like a really young Lee Majors, which I thought was actually a really nice sculpt.
Who's that supposed to be, like Fall Guy? Version of Lee Majors?
I think it's even earlier than that.
Oh shit!
Like this is like 70s, early 70s. Yeah. A nice Danny Trejo with the ponytail. Of course, that was broken. I had to fix that, but that's okay. That happens. Like I said, Walter Payton, which is an interesting one. Of course, you got Blaine and Billy from Predator. Got a 1990s Al Pacino. Mac, also from Predator. Got Rick Grimes, right?
You put that Pacino head on a suited body. You got him from Heat, right? I would assume.
Yeah,
90s.
yeah. This is the one I painted for Jerk, and I think I have one somewhere. Somewhere I've got one. Yeah, yeah. It's the perfect head for Heat. Of course, he wanted a Simon Phoenix, so we got one of those, and then DMX and Method Man. Willie always comes with the interesting choices. I'm always curious to see what he finds because he gets some interesting ones. So Pacino doesn't need any work. He can go right on. Rick Grimes, I just did, so he's good. Lee Majors doesn't need anything. And I was working on Method Man. So got a handful of heads. And then he's got some bodies he wants me to paint as well. And so we're going to do that. And he wants those in camo, but in Eagles colors. So that'll be interesting. Modern Eagles, not vintage Eagles. No, not Kelly green, the dark green metallic color. The Orange Julius, so is that Clint head for the new GI Joe Sunbow figure or Sundown figure? It could be. I don't know what he's going to put it on, but I know Bear 11, he put his on some Valaverse bodies. And
who does he want to wear the Eagles colors?
They're two of the Atlas bodies, the Valaverse Atlas bodies.
Oh, okay.
And then I think there's a bazooka torso in there. I think he wanted that painted in Eagles colors as well. So I think they're going to be like camo, but they'll be in Eagles colors. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how that turns out.
You're breaking my heart, Willie Springer. It's an Eagles.
I know.
Ooh. I shudder to think what this is going to be like in the winter time when football season starts. All these fucking Eagles fans that watch.
We do have a handful of Eagles fans here. Yeah.
Did I hear Eagles and birds?
See.
Oh God, it's going to be brutal.
Action Joe Figs, what's up, buddy? Patrick Strauckel wants to know if you play Madden, he got 26 and it's too hard for my old ass. Pause.
Yeah, I mean, if you go into the settings, you could set it to classic Madden settings.
Classic, right?
Patrick. So that if you want to, it depends on what year did you play Madden, but I think they have a setting in the settings where you could set it back to like those old Madden settings. So if it's I know it's kind of like it's weird now because the game is like adaptive and shit like that. So it's like the defense is smarter and everything like that. So it's like makes it a lot hard. It makes it a lot more frustrating to play. And I mean, I have played it, but I played it briefly because football games for me very repetitive. Like you do a couple downs and you're like, all right, I'm over this shit. It's like, so I really don't really dive deep into football games, but I get what you're saying. I do understand. It is very frustrating.
I think they do that for the people that have just never stopped playing Madden. So there's a little bit of a challenge again, you know?
Yeah, it's for those people who go play the tournaments and they're like really fucking good, like too good for their own good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely not my speed. I'm a once in a while gamer.
Yeah, Madden is too much, man. Too much for me.
Yeah, it's.
If I'm going to sink hours into a sports game, it's going to be either basketball or baseball. Football, just I don't know. I know baseball's repetitive too, but I enjoy baseball more than football, which is why I'm miserable now as a Met fan. But I would rather sink my time into that video game than Madden.
Fair enough. I mean, I get that. That makes sense. I'm going to mute myself so I can grind. Not bumping, just grinding. But
I feel your pain about the Jets, but trust me. I get that.
times is tough, you know.
Yeah. I mean, the Mets now are going on, I mean, Jesus Christ, was it 40, 50, or 50? You know, you're 40, you know. Yeah, 40 years. So I get it, trust me. Mets, Jets, Knicks, Rangers fan here. Well, at least you got the Knicks. I mean, I know you just lost Mitchell Robinson, which kind of sucks, but I think they're making moves to kind of replace him. The one thing that worries me is James Dolan is a piece of shit. He always was. So, like, I don't think just because they won the championship means that he's a better owner than he used to be. He's a piece of shit, and I wouldn't be surprised if he eventually breaks that team up and becomes a villain again. I wouldn't put it past him. So I'm happy the Knicks won, but I don't trust. Excuse me, I don't trust James Dolan at all. What's up, Crown Slayer? It's good to see you, bud. Appreciate everybody hanging out while Mikey fixes his heads. I don't like football anymore. Cutthroat, why? What turned you off? Football doesn't bother me. It's just the Giants have been so bad now for so many years. It's hard to watch. That's why, Ender, I can't believe you sit there and watch the Jets, dude. That must, I mean, you talk about ripping your hair out. I don't trust Woody Johnson either. Never thought I'd want Hasselbeck. Oh, Hasselbeck is an owner. I know it's crazy. I'm good with Wellington, with John Mara. Like I said, when the Giants, to me, are making correct moves, you know, now that we got John Harbaugh as head coach, I'm not expecting playoffs this year at all. I'm expecting a turnaround, though. Like the Giants last year won like 3 games or whatever the fuck it was. I'm expecting 6, 7, possibly 8 to 9 games. Yes, so baby. I'll do it right on camera. Come on. Plant those feet. Come over here and plant those lips. Mr. Ballin, yo. Go Birds. LeBron will be a Sixer by next week, too. You think so? What? Yeah, take them. They're still all right. They're good. I heard he was going to Miami. I mean, I don't know. LeBron is an interesting case. But you did get Jaylen Brown, which was a good fucking trade. The Celtics, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking when they made that trade. So at least the Sixers are going to be probably much better than they were last year. LeBron will be a Sixer. I mean, that's fine, but I don't think you need him. Honestly. I don't think he's really going to help the team all that much. I mean, he's taking the league minimum. I don't know how many more years he's got left in him. I mean, he's still a good player. Still elite. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't like LeBron James. I never really was a big LeBron James guy. I would obviously an MJ and Kobe guy. I would prefer those kinds of players to LeBron James. But one thing is for sure, the Knicks are going to have a even harder road to defend the championship. Now, I don't think they're going to win back-to-back. Obviously, it's impossible nowadays. But I think the Knicks will still be a competitive team. But the 76ers are definitely better. They're definitely a better team this year than they were last year. Mikey got dust in his head. He does. It's a lot of dust. Brunson is a winner. Yo, Chuck, you know what's sick is, I don't know if you saw it, he just had wrist surgery. So he played the finals and won finals MVP with a fucked up wrist. That's impressive. And he didn't say a word. Like you couldn't tell. So I agree with that. That motherfucker is a winner. He is a very good player. You don't see those. And I think Brunson was one of those guys. The reason I liked, because I wasn't really a Knicks fan. I was obviously a Bulls fan because of Jordan. So I don't really give a fuck if the Knicks win or lose. But it's happy because I know when sports is good in New York does well. But there was something about him and that team, just something that was very likable. I like teams like that when they play together as a team, a cohesive unit. Those are the teams that I tend to root for if I'm watching from afar. So it was nice that it was the Knicks. I was telling my friend Brandon, who was a big Knicks fan, I said, dude, this team possesses that spark that you see in other teams when you watch them go to the championship and win. And it was crazy to see it with a New York team. Because even when the Giants won the Super Bowl those 2 times, the Giants weren't that good. They were 9-7 going into the playoffs. So no one expected, that to be the case. The Giants, the Knicks had this thing where you were just like, they're not losing. And you don't see that in New York teams. So it was nice to see for a change. Hey, what's up, Sakana? It's good to see you, bud. I'm a Jordan fan, too. Yeah, Jordan is very good, dude. He's the greatest of all time. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. LeBron's a good player, top 10, of course. He is not MJ. But I think you're going to be very happy with your Philly team. The Eagles, are they a little bit in shambles? Because didn't they just trade their wide receiver to the Patriots, right? A.J. Brown or some shit? Yeah, we're running wild right now. Mikey is just making some noise, so that's why he's muted. But he's over there. He's getting the job done like he always does. I love baseball. Hello, Tony. Go San Diego Padres. All right, Cutthroat. I'm a Mets fan, but it's hard for me to root for anything right now in baseball. That fucking team is a disaster. Oh, my God. But I said that in fucking before the season even started. Once that David Stern, whatever his fucking name is, once he let Pete Alonso go, he let Edwin Diaz go, he just let all these players go, I knew something was up. And I was very, very worried. Ecotronis, Isaiah Thomas needs some respect on his name. Isaiah Thomas was a great guard. The problem with Isaiah Thomas was that whole bad boy Pistons team, they were not good, like not good people. But they were in an era where that's what it was. You had to be a killer. You could not be a fucking, a sportsman and shake hands and shit. I think that's what always became Isaiah Thomas's downfall. Was that not shaking hands with Jordan after Jordan beat him? It was kind of like a sore loser thing, and I think he always lived with that. But Isaiah Thomas was good. That whole fucking bad boy Pistons team was good. The Birds are cool. AJ got pissed that Jalen didn't care that Son Riddick was. Okay. Oh my goodness, really? Okay. Hey, what's up, Tony Spiggs? Good to see you. I don't know if anybody knows about Tony's R&B debut album coming out. Tony Spiggs presents Customized Love. You see that picture on Facebook? Please tell me you guys did. It looks fantastic. It looked like he's staring right in your soul. Still high expectation for the Birds. AJ Brown was a Cancer. You know what I've noticed is that happens with wide receivers a lot. They always become like fucking cancers to your team. Tony Fire sale with your Mets team. I was just listening to that today, dude. A Boomer Esiason on the fucking radio station saying that they need to trade Lindor, and I was fucking floored. I'm like I said, the Mets are a disaster, and you got Juan Soto. It's like I don't want to blame Juan Soto, but ever since they signed Juan Soto, it's just been a steady decline right into this shit box, and I just don't understand what the fuck is going on. Sweet dick, Tony. That's the second. That's the second single off the album, Sweet Dick Tony. Stroking the paint bottle. Let's get to AJ Brown is a fucking stud, though. He's only got 2 years left. His knees get drained weekly. Yeah, well, the Patriots aren't going to. I don't know why the fuck he went to the Patriots. The Patriots ain't going to be good this year. I think they would have. Them getting to the Super Bowl last year was a fluke. I'm sorry, I got my no camera on, but yeah, I think the Patriots was a fluke last year because the AFC was weak, and I don't feel bad, but it's just like you feel some remorse, and that's you feel bad for Josh. I feel bad for Josh Allen, or I feel remorse for Josh Allen. I feel bad because I don't give a fuck about the Bills. But, I feel some remorse for Josh. That Josh Allen, that clock is ticking. I don't know if he's ever going to get to the Super Bowl, man. Good overall team that plays on a. Yeah, Vrabel is okay. Okay.
Excuse me.
Just realized Philly and Boston have been busy trading in different sports the last few months. Yeah, bud. Vrabel is looking to the past, dude. It's crazy. Like the Patriots got AJ Brown, and the Sixers got Jaylen Brown. Isn't that crazy? 2 Browns traded. It's crazy.
Trading Browns.
They're just trading Browns.
That did not sound good.
That's not good at all. No.
Oh, that was a mistake. That was a mistake.
They're trading players. I'm sorry. Trading players. Only sport worth watching is hockey. I mean, hockey's tough to follow for some people. Are you a Dart believer? I believe in Jackson Dart. Yeah, because he's got the right coach now.
Say his name and
he
appears.
Yeah. Battle Cat and Roton are 21 and 18 at my closest Dart. Can you please grab me a Battle Cat? Because he's not on sale by me.
Oh,
Yeah, Egotratus. Yeah, HR is calling. For real. There's a Kane and women's beach volleyball. Come on, bud.
Well, that is a good watch.
There's some people out there that will bet on it. I'll say that for sure. You got some fucking people that bet on anything.
As a single man, I'll watch it.
There's the Blackhawks. He's a Chicago man.
Loves the Blackhawks.
Yeah, the Blackhawks. Let me just grab another bite of this delicious quesadilla.
Ooh, quesadilla. He loves the queso. Actually, yesterday I went to lunch with one of my coworkers, and we watched. He wanted to watch soccer. We went to a sports bar, so it was on everywhere. But I ended up watching a little bit of the World Cup, and I didn't hate it. It was all right. I could get into it. Soccer's not terrible. It's a hell of a lot more. It was that game, at least. I could have gotten a fluke game watching Argentina and Egypt, but it was a hell of a lot more interesting to me than baseball.
I mean, at least they're making it interesting because the World Cup isn't in America this year.
Yeah.
I know the U.S. team just got eliminated.
They did, yeah. That's what
I was reading. Some guy said, one of like the analysts or whatever for the soccer coverage, was happy that the U.S. got eliminated. And it was like, stop calling it soccer, call it football. That's why you got eliminated. Like he was like basically saying that because we don't take it that seriously here, which I think we're starting. You know.
I think after winning back-to-back World Wars, I think we can choose what the fuck we take serious.
That's right. This is America, Jack. Love to leave it. These colors don't run.
Hell yeah, brother.
I love baseball. Stop your blasphemy.
I'm not saying it sucks. I can't watch it.
Tony, Mexican pizza. That's what you should eat. I can't eat those things. Those are gross. I mean, I assume you're saying that because I'm Italian, I should be eating pizza. Oh, but if I'm eating pizza, I'm going to eat pizza, not Mexican pizza.
I want Mexican. I want Mexican. I don't want a pizza.
Yeah. Something shouldn't be mixed. Pizza and tacos are one of those things.
It's not a good combo.
There's a Mexican place here that serves a taki pizza, it's called. And no, I'm not talking about toy games. But it's in a pizza box, and it's like 50 tacos. So there's no actual pizza, but it's just because it's in a pizza box, they call it taki pizza. And it's got like 4 different like kinds. So it's got like beef, chicken, pork. And they all kind of just shape a pizza. It's pretty nice, pretty good stuff.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, same time? It's good to see you, Shane.
Oh, Shane.
My dad loves to watch Australian football. Bear 11.
Oi.
So much for this 4th of July amping us up.
You got distracted.
What? Well, I came home and usually they're waiting. Baron was the only one. He was waiting for Sheba. But this motherfucker needs to make up his mind because one minute he looks at that and scoffs at it, the next now he's craving it. It's like a pregnant woman.
He's
Jesus Christ.
ridiculous.
Justin Booth has a question. Question for everyone. What is your favorite type of pizza? We'll start with you, Mikey.
Favorite type of pizza?
Yeah, I guess toppings, I guess is what he's referring to.
I like a supreme pizza. I like a good mix of vegetables and meats, but I don't like mushrooms, and I would prefer beef not be one of the ingredients.
Okay,
I like the sausages.
I like.
And
Okay.
ham.
Now listen, what I'm about to hit you with, and everybody in here, give it a try.
Is this going to be a white sauce pizza?
No, absolutely not. Grilled chicken, caramelized onions. If it's offered, or grilled onions, and green peppers, green or red peppers. Oh, it's so good.
I see nothing wrong with that.
You can't go nuts. It's so good. Like one time, my wife was like, and I ordered it from Pizza Hut for my wife because my wife loves Pizza Hut. So she was like, "Can you give me a pizza?" But like, and then Felix was getting it with her, so he was like, "Just surprise us with the toppings." And I was like, "Okay." So I got that for them. That they get that pizza every time now.
Really?
It's so good. It's so.
We used to go to a place called Old Chicago, which is it's a pizza joint that obviously specializes with Old Chicago, but they also have a nice like Sicilian crust, nice thin floppy slices. We used to go there when me and my buddies would go out on Friday nights and go to dinner and stuff. But I would get a chicken black olive, green olive. I got hooked on that for quite a while. I think that's a fine combo because the olives have like a nice saltiness to them.
Okay.
Chicken's usually under seasoned on pizza.
Yeah, Mr. Paulin, I have yelled at my wife every single time she's wanted Pizza Hut. We live in New York.
I didn't even want to bring it up because I just assumed there were bad vibes there. So
I hate Pizza Hut. Let me be the first to tell you.
I will tell you, in my opinion, almost everybody out pizzas the Hut.
Yeah.
Almost.
There's two places here that make fantastic pizza. Two pizzerias. But she's always, I mean, you know what it is? It's like, you know how certain families live on certain things.
Sure.
Her family has lived on Pizza Hut. That was their pizza of choice.
I get that. When I was growing up, it was Casey's, and people that like, if you're after pizza, it's not where I would tell you to go. It's not authentic. It's just, it's what speaks to me because I grew up on it. I would never take you to Casey's. I mean, unless we were like on a road trip and we went by one, it was like, it's like this or
fucking 3 a.m.
Still smoke inside, like
11 a.m., 11 p.m. You're like, listen, it's the only place open. We got to get this.
Look, yeah, it would do, but I wouldn't take you there to enjoy pizza.
Yeah.
That's where we're at.
If I showed up on time, you would take me to a nicer place.
I would take you. Honestly, I'm not going to take you to get pizza because I'm in fucking Missouri and you're from fucking New York. Right? That would be like me going to New York and you showing me barbecue. Look, they're not doing it right. I'll promise.
Yeah. Mr. Ballin, I get my stuff in Queens because I'm from Queens. I'm not a big Manhattan guy. But if you ever find yourself in Middle Village, Queens, on Metropolitan Avenue, a place called Carlos Pizzeria, I have to find the actual address. I'll send it to you. If you ever find it, that was my favorite. There's a couple of Roses pizzerias in Queens that are very good. But Carlos was always my tried and true. It was 2 blocks from my house. Every time I wanted pizza, I just could walk there and get it. The guy knew my family. He knew me. We walked there like he knew, and they still work there to this very day.
Wow.
Yeah. So they've been in business since the 60s. So, yeah, they make very good food.
I don't even know them, and I already trust them.
Best chicken roll in the city. Fuck off if anybody wants to fight me for it, because I'm telling you.
Whoa. What the fuck is a chicken roll?
Oh, shit. I forgot you're from Missouri, so you don't get that kind of stuff. All right.
Don't say Missouri.
Missouri. They basically take pizza dough and they take chicken cutlets, they slice them up into strips, and they wrap it with some sauce and cheese. Then you get a nice big cup of the sauce that comes from the restaurant, and you dip your fucking chicken roll into there. Okay.
All right. That sounds fire.
Every fucking bite gets better than the last. I'm telling you.
That sounds great.
Yeah, they have pepperoni wheels. Ugh, bro. Hey, Carlos Pizzeria, hey, Mr. Ball, you find yourself in Middle Village, Queens, go there. I'm telling you, won't be disappointed.
When I worked part-time at a pizza joint a few years back.
Yeah, it's a case. I am up with Nico Trust. Chickens get rolled in New York. You goddamn right they do. Bringing that chicken roll smoke. I'm telling you.
So yeah, I worked at this pizza joint, and it was good pie. It was good pie. It was a brick oven, and I'm kind of a pizza snob with that. Like, I think that's the best pizza is a brick oven pizza.
Yeah.
And I came up with this one night because, you'd get at the end of the night, you were throwing away, your pans of dough that you don't use, right? Because we gave a shit. We made our own dough and everything. And you get to the end of the night, and you've got a big stack of pans with dough in them. So I started cutting them into strips, and I covered them in cream cheese, red pepper flake, little garlic, and then I would put pepperonis on it and roll it up.
Oof.
And when you like set them on the pan, to start them, and then you'd finish them on the brick. But when you put them on it, they started to bloom, and so I called them pepperoni roses.
It's good.
And at the end of the night, that was like what the servers wanted. They're like, "Hey, you make us some pepperoni roses?" I was like, "Sure."
That's good, man.
It was good. Just like a little bit of red sauce, nothing, because I didn't want them too saucy with all the cream cheese too.
Yeah.
Man, they were fire. Those things were fucking delicious.
Dude, the Carlos Pizzeria was the first time I ever discovered Jamaican beef patties with cheese. They cut the Jamaican beef patty open. They stick mozzarella cheese in there. Buddy. Yeah, buddy.
It's like a pita, but they use beef pockets.
Oh, so fucking. I walked in there one time. He just said they had it sitting in the, and like pizzerias, they have the glass and all the food right there.
Sure.
And it said on like a sign, it says beef Jamaican beef patties, like $3 with cheese, $3.50, whatever it was. I said, "What is it with cheese? What are you talking about?" He goes, "Yeah, we cut it open, we stick cheese in it." I said, "Get the fuck out of here." He goes, "Yeah." And I was like, "Let me get one of those, please." That's the only way I eat Jamaican beef patties now. I found a deli here that does it. That's all I get from that deli.
Really?
Yeah, it's so good.
I'm not a big Jamaican flavor fan, because usually it's got a little sweetness to it.
Jamaican beef patties don't. These don't, at least.
Oh, okay. Well, I like that.
Yeah. If you get the cocoa bread with it, like, because they have like a sweet bread that you can get with it, I don't get that shit. Just give me the Jamaican beef patty.
Yeah, I don't be fucking with my combining sweets and savories very often.
This fucking deli will cut a Jamaican beef patty open, stick cheese and whatever other meat you want in there.
Oh shit.
Yeah. A couple weeks ago I got it with turkey bacon, and it was like, I was like, Jesus Christ.
You ever get it with pastrami? It's the most sensual of the cured meats.
I can't. God forbid. Are you kidding me? I don't want to fly too close to the sun, made wings of pastrami.
Wings of pastrami?
What's up? Your mother? Wow,
your mother.
She likes, because it's the red. That's what it is. It's the red. Jamaican beef patties are great. Frozen from Ender. You get the frozen ones. You heat them up. When they come out, cut it open from the pocket side. Put a slice of cheese in there and then finish it off. You'll thank me later. Son of GTI used to work at a Godfather's Pizza. I used to come home with at least 4 pizzas a night. Goodness me.
Dude, Godfather's is so good.
Yeah.
Of the local-ish chains, Godfather is probably my favorite. Godfather started in Nebraska, and then they branched off. Half of them stayed with Godfather's, and then half of them started a place called Minsky's, which is a Kansas City place. And I don't like their sauce. So
I got you. That you know what it is? That's what's about Carlos. I love their sauce.
You can make or break a pie with sauce.
Really, you truly can. You truly can. Because like when my wife gets Pizza Hut, it's literally just ketchup.
What? No, it's not.
The sauce is terrible. It's so
she
sweet.
immediately took offense to that.
Yeah.
What? No, it's not.
She loves Taco. I mean, she loves Pizza Hut. It's like, what do you? No, what's up, baby? Raising your hand.
What?
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Because it just starts the car to get the car running.
This one doesn't have the start on.
Yeah, you need to get in the car with the key to really start the car.
Oh wait, this is the start thing right here.
Yeah, you just got to make sure the door is locked and hold it down. No
So
start.
what's the point of the app?
Just to be fancy. That's how they sell you.
Fancy.
We got the OnStar came with the car for fucking 90 days.
Yeah.
So we get like Wi-Fi and like the app. Like if we're not even in the car, like let's say I'm in your car and you slam on the brakes and we almost get into an accident, OnStar will call me to make sure we're okay. Yeah.
Interesting.
So it was all included in the when we got the car.
Well, that's fun.
I appreciate this kind words from Mr. Ballin. Tony, with your voice and cadence, you could sell me dog shit in a hot tube sock and I'd buy it. Well, I would never do that to you.
I've told him that all the time.
But
Has he taken time to tell you about his memberships?
yeah. When you go to the pizzeria, you say, give me a Jamaican beef patty with some mozzarella cheese. Make it snappy. Tell him Tony sent you.
Tony sent you. Beautiful.
Justin Booth said, my mother and I made a cheese steak pizza for my nieces a few months back. It made Pizza Hut, Papa John's, and Domino's taste like dog shit. I wouldn't doubt it. That sounds pretty good, bud.
Papa John's is one of those that I don't like their sauce.
Papa John's is the weakest of all of the shit pizzas here. What's up?
I'm gonna get back there. Counter to his eating, and I see her just going this,
She's like, good.
like she's used to the Zoom meeting stuff.
Yeah. So Godfathers and Pizza Inn are the only big chain pizza restaurants that I go to.
Oh man, I had Pizza Inn in forever. I didn't even know they were still around.
Papa John's and Domino's are dumpster food pizzas. I agree with that 100%. Pizza Hut's not too far behind.
Yeah, Pizza Hut's is pretty fucking weak.
Yeah.
But if I got a craving for the stuffed crust, that's where I'm going.
We had a spot out here in SoCal called Guido's. Big surprise, fucking wops making pizza out in California.
Big surprise.
My grandmother used to tell me a folk tale when I was a kid. My grandparents owned a pizzeria in Queens way before I was born. My father was a kid, okay? And everybody talked about how great the pizza, but my grandmother's sauce was, and I'm not making this up because she's my grandmother. It was one of a kind. Like, it was so fucking good that she would have to jar for everybody in the neighborhood. Okay, so we would get crates of tomatoes delivered to our house. Crates. And I tell you, thousands of tomatoes would come to my house because I lived with my mother's mother, and my father's mother owned the house we lived in, well, the apartment building. So she was down in the middle apartment. And then my aunts would come down and work in the basement. So there was 3 levels of this fucking apartment building making tomato sauce. And you could smell it down the street. Like when I would come home from school, I could smell, I knew when it was tomato day or tomato sauce. That I would run home. You just run home. My grandmother would sit me in front of that pot with a fucking Italian bread and say, go ahead. And you would just dip that bread in and eat it all day. It was the best sauce ever. Anyway, I tell you that story to tell you this. When they owned the pizzeria, she said the people who were about to open Pizza Hut came to her and asked her to give the ingredients for the sauce. Okay, I say a folk tale because I never really believed it even as a kid, but she swore by it. She said they came to me and they said, I want your recipe, because they loved her sauce. It was the pizzeria they would go to it. Because they were going to like all the pizzerias in the area, apparently.
Sure.
I don't know if it's a true story. I don't know. Then she said they came to hers. They loved her sauce. They said, can you please? And she said, I can't give you ingredients because I don't have any ingredients. I just cook it like that. I throw a little bit of this in there, do this. I don't have nothing written down. I'm not going to write it down. It's just it's never the same because it's always different. It's how she feels. She cooked with love, essentially.
Sure.
And they couldn't understand that. But she told me I had to shoo them away. She goes, because I wasn't going to. And then they sold the pizzeria and then that was it. But till the day she died, or till the day she got sick, her sauce was like of the stuff of legend. And it was true. It was the best. The best. Yeah. I think my aunts know the recipe. But again, she didn't have a recipe. She just sometimes grabbed more than one or more than a few bay leaves and some oregano. Like she just grabbed whatever the fuck. It was whatever.
Sure. You cook by smell and taste. You're tasting it the whole time. You know, it needs a little more basil. It needs a little more garlic, a little more salt, whatever.
Yeah.
That's essentially how I cook. I don't write anything down.
So it was one of a kind. And then, like I said, she would be in the house, my aunts and my other grandma, and then in the garage, my uncles and my grandfather would be making homemade wine. They had the big fucking the grape squisher, so they would be smashing the grapes, and then my grandfather had a wine cellar, sort of my uncle's, and he had 2 giant barrels that they would fill, and it would sit and ferment. Like there was crazy what the old timers used to do. You know, compared to what we do now, we just run to the store and buy a fucking jar of sauce. Yep. You know, like my grandfather would grow tomatoes, he would grow a lot of shit, and they would use all their ingredients from their garden.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
They knew how to live, man.
They did. That's why they lived so long, because everything they were making, they were growing. There was none of that bullshit in it, you know.
No bullshit.
Yeah. So you see? Yep, Tony, wine barrels. My grandfather had grapevines. Yeah, dude, they were crazy. But I think to myself, like, if my grandmother did sell that sauce, I would probably love Pizza Hut.
I mean, you probably wouldn't now, because they would have changed it like they changed whatever pizza sauce they started with.
Yeah.
You know that shit didn't start with fucking high fructose corn syrup.
Yeah. That is very true, headcanon. Because my grandfather was out there every single day. Every single day. But, you know, if you got the time, if you're retired, he was retired, you can do it.
Yep.
Although my grandfather was a mean man. Oof, he was not friendly.
It's probably because he was always gardening.
Yeah, right. My wife's first-gen Italian-American. They were from Calabria or Nonna, maybe the best Italian food I've ever had. And I grew up in an Italian neighborhood. Buddy, that's how I felt, man. Christmas time or every Sunday when I was a kid living in Queens, every Sunday at 2 p.m., my grandmother or grandfather would scream up to us, and us as a family, we'd have to go downstairs and eat fucking spaghetti with them. Like every Sunday. Until finally we got too old. My father was like, they're fucking teenagers, man. They're not going to stay here on a Sunday afternoon all day and eat fucking, you know, like we would run in, we'd eat, and we'd be like, all right, bye. And we'd bounce.
Right.
But, God, some of the best Italian food I've ever eaten. Like just bowls of meats and fucking just bowls of pasta and then garlic bread and all kinds of shit. And then at the end, she would bring out ice cream if we stayed.
Sounds pretty fucking good, dude.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, 6'10". What's up, bud? It's good to see you, man. I miss those days.
I hear you.
You know,
I hear you. I miss going to my great grandma's and having fucking fried chicken, homemade mashed potatoes, and
man,
fucking biscuits and shit. Like, dude, that was amazing.
When you're a kid, you can't stand it because it's like you want to be hanging out with your friends. But when you become an adult, you long for those days.
Yeah, well, I mean, you see the value in it.
Well,
you know, right?
Damn, now I'm hungry. Sorry, guys. I appreciate. I apologize for all the food talk, but my grandfather was tough. He was in the shit in WW2. He was. You want to hear something crazy about WW2? My grandfather fought for the Italian side. Okay, but his brother, my uncle, my great uncle, fought for America. Fought for the U.S. And they were literally, at least again, their story, not mine. They were at one point in the same area during like they were going to be fighting each other essentially.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. And my Uncle Paul said he had to go to like his superior or whatever the fuck and tell him like, yo, man, my brother might be on the other side of that battlefield. And he said his superior said, I don't give a shit. He said, you're going to kill him. You're going to do what you got to do because we got to win this. So it's crazy to think that that's how it was back then. But my uncle, I guess, came here first to America, became a citizen and fought for the country. So it's crazy to think that.
That's wild.
Yeah. And when you get older, if someone was going to feed you free spaghetti every Sunday, you would probably make sure nothing else was going on. I had canon as an adult now. If let's say my mother and father, my father was still with us and my grandparents were still with us. If my father said to me, yo, we're going to, you're going to grandparents, going to eat some pasta. At this age, I'd be like, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Free food, I'm in. Like, let's do it. Every time
not only free food, but free good food.
Good food. Every time we get invited to like a christening or some shit, my wife goes, do we really have to go? I'm like, yes, free food. Let's go. We can turn that shit down. I don't want to eat that shit. Veal Boca. Hey, what's up, bud? Sounds good right now. Jesus, you guys we're all talking about Italian food right now. I discovered wrestling at my grandparents' house. I got my grandmother into wrestling. I'm happy to admit that. I had a wrestling ring right outside my yard right here. And we have a deck in the backyard, and she would sit on a chair on the deck and literally watch me train every single day.
That's pretty cool.
Every single day she would laugh her ass off when we would. She goes, I can't believe you dummies are falling on purpose and shit like that. She thought it was so funny. And then we would come inside and watch Raw and SmackDown every week. Yes, when I was a kid, we did do this, and I hated it. Every Christmas Eve, that 7 fishes shit, it used to make me sick. They would make scungili. You know what scungili is?
I don't know what scungili is.
It's pasta with squid and other kind of fishes in it. It was disgusting. My cousins would eat like that. We would grab the squid tentacles right out of the fucking pasta and they go, yo, Tony, look at this. And they would like suck it all. It was gross. Ugh. Used to gross me out every time. My grandfather used to get so mad at my grandma used to get so mad at my grandpa putting on Glow. That's funny. My grandfather would watch Sunday Morning Superstars every Sunday. Because I remember watching Yokozuna sit on Hacksaw Jim Duggan in his basement. I was crying. Like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, he just killed Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I remember that. The pasta with the squid in it, not good. Yeah, it's scungili. If you wonder what the name of it is, Mr. Ball.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah,
it doesn't sound good, but I'm not a calamari guy. It's not a texture I care
about. Never a big fan about that neither. Yeah. Lunchbox Killer wants to know what heads you're spray tanning right now.
Let's see. Clint Eastwood. This is Blaine from Predator, Billy from Predator. That's Al Pacino, Lee Majors, Rick Grimes, Simon Phoenix.
Walter Payton.
This is Walter Payton, Danny Trejo, DMX, Method Man, and Mac.
Whose heads are these for?
Huh?
Whose heads are these for?
Willie Springer.
I have to know what he's doing with the Wu-Tang Clan. I have to know. I mean,
his picks last time were really crazy too.
Yeah.
They have fucking Tupac and Ice Cube and yeah, he's got like a whole team of rappers.
Yeah, that's awesome. Dan Alton got to fly a plane to Milwaukee.
Oh,
over downtown Milwaukee.
That's cool.
Calamari has to be made just right. Yeah, that's very true. And it has a very, very small window. As soon as calamari cools down, it is literally like eating rubber.
Yeah, that's why I refuse to actually judge it until I eat it somewhere coastal where I can believe that it's fresh.
Yeah.
I will never order I think when me and my parents were in North Carolina a few years ago,
Yeah.
I think we had some calamari because I know my dad does like it. And I want to say I thought it was good flavor wise, but I still wasn't crazy about the texture.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, it's a very short window of it being good.
Yeah.
Justin, is it really good? But I just like I'm gonna wait till the game goes on sale. But you've convinced me to get it. You definitely did. So Willie Spray, here you go. Hey Tony the Righteous and Mikey, when you get done with them, I got some more to send you. Jeez.
Right on, man.
Willie, what are you doing with Method Man and DMX and all the rappers? Are you making like a group here, or what are you doing with those guys' heads? And what are you doing with Walter Payton? I gotta know.
Walter Payton is a very interesting one.
Yeah, it's very specific. But it tastes good. I'm telling you, Mother Slug. What's up, Mother Slug, too, by the way? Well, calamari, if you don't eat it in the 15 minutes that it's served from the pan or the oil, it will be. It's like you just picked up rubber rings and just stuck them in your like gaskets from Home Depot and you just stuck them in your mouth. He is definitely bringing the motherfucking ruckus. That's right, Takao. Speaking of Takao, time for my post meal smoke.
Post meal smoking.
My lighter.
Block the wind while I roast this bone.
Yeah. I'm gonna get real weird with it.
I'm always smoking reefers, but I'm your Uncle Elroy. I don't give a damn how you get in mine, as long as you let me hit it.
You forgot smoking lamp. That's your fault too.
That's your fault too. Well, Walter Payton is the fucking man.
Oh yeah, I'm not disputing that. I would have assumed like some sort of Eagles Hall of Famer, Yeah, Walter Payton's a fucking
yeah, Payton camo Eagles. I would assume you would go for like Donovan McNabb or like Reggie White.
Reggie White would be good.
Who was the free safety for you guy? Fucking hate Brian Dawkins. Ooh, I hated him. Oh, as a Giant fan, I couldn't stand that motherfucker.
My uncle Jake was an Eagles fan. R.I.P. Jake, but yeah, he was an Eagles fan. He passed the year the Eagles and Chiefs went to the Super Bowl.
Oof.
And I was like, oh my God, this is the game. I mean, this would have been like, this would have been the one,
For real. Fucking hey, dude. My father was for some reason a Minnesota Vikings fan. I never understood it.
Interesting.
Yeah. And every year they would do good. He would turn and go, they're gonna blow it. And they would. Then he'd laugh. So funny. So funny.
Well, at least he had a logical grasp on the patterns.
The funniest story he ever told me was he used to be a big Yankee fan, and then he hated George Steinbrenner. And when George Steinbrenner bought the Yankees, he literally opened up the newspaper, he looked at the standings, and the Baltimore Orioles were in last place. He goes, "That's my new favorite team," and he loved the Orioles ever since then. That's funny. Yeah, see, okay, so even Eagles fans admit it. That son of a bitch was dirty. He was a dirty motherfucker, that Brian Dawkins. Son of a bitch, he threw bows. He definitely did. He was a motherfucker. The Bears moving? What the fuck? The Bears moving? I watched Legend with Will. I Am Legend with Will Smith. I'm sure you love him because you're an Eagles fan, but he was a dirty motherfucker.
Yeah, you could.
And Deshaun are still returning punts for TDs at the Meadowlands. Oh, fuck you with that. I remember that. Deshaun Jackson was another one I could not stand. Great wide receiver, though. Great wide receiver. And that's why I hated him. because he was so. It's like same thing. I fucking hate Michael Irvin, but I love Michael Irvin. He's so good. But I fucking hated that he played for the Cowboys. Oh, I hated the Cowboys. And I think that's one thing me, Chuck, you dude, Mr. Ball, and any other Eagles fan in this fucking chat can agree with. Fuck the Cowboys. You hear that, Tony's Figs?
Yeah, Tony's Figs, you son of a bitch.
Okay. Otherwise, he would have. Oh, yes, I didn't have him in the head category. That's why he went. That's why he went with Walter Payton. Otherwise, he would have gotten Reggie White or Randall Cunningham or Dick. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you got some more of them in. You got a lot of Dick Vermeil. Jesus Christ, really? The only game console that has WWE 2K26 on sale on the is Xbox. Yeah, Justin. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Every time the WWE has a big pay-per-view, which probably after Night of Champions happened already, so probably in a couple of weeks, SummerSlam, they're going to discount WWE 2K. They do it every big pay-per-view. So SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, and sometimes Survivor Series. But it's always SummerSlam and WrestleMania. They discount WWE 2K to get people to buy it. Reggie White was, well, I can't agree with that. And I think you know where I'm going with this. Because the greatest defensive player of all time is a man by the name of Lawrence Taylor. Now, greatest lineman, defensive lineman, Reggie White, 100%. I agree with that. But man, LT was something else. He was another level. Now, granted, he was on a lot of cocaine. I agree with that. But he was on another level.
I don't know. I may throw a guy who still holds the sack record as the best defensive lineman of all time. But
who's that now?
That'd be Derek Thomas.
Derek Thomas. No, I thought Michael Strahan took that.
Well, why is mine?
What?
I think it's a Chiefs record, not an NFL record.
An NFL record because somebody just took it from Strahan. I forgot who it was. I remember that last sack too. It wasn't even a sack. Fucking Brett Favre just fell. I still have a Walter Payton poster from when I was a kid, and that's cool, Barrel.
That is cool.
Yeah. We ended Michael Irvin. Yeah, dude. I think cocaine ended Michael Irvin. I do love Lawrence Taylor, though.
I think it was the cocaine.
Yeah. I mean, he was good balling. He was a good fucking player, dude. Fuck the Cowboys. If there's a guy that knows lines, it's LT. That is a fact. Although LT got more into the crack side of things. So Son of GTO says SummerSlam is August 1st and 2nd. Yeah, so they'll be discounting it soon for PlayStation. Derek Thomas probably still has the single game sack record. Okay, thank you, Chucky.
Oh, that is probably true. Yeah.
There you go. Thank you, Mr. Ball. Myles Garrett just took the sack record. Yeah, I think you're right. And now he plays in fucking Los Angeles, right? Myles Garrett went to the Rams. Oof. Fucking hate the Rams. I hate LA. Can we agree with that, guys? I fucking hate the Dodgers. I fucking hate the Rams.
No, I'm with Tool. Fucking push it out to sea, learn to swim.
I said that to my wife one time. I said, if the fucking California breaks off the fucking United States and just drifts off into the sea, I won't feel bad.
I would feel bad for like Northern California.
I would feel bad for people that I know that live there.
And I would hope that the people that I care about in California would get out,
Now, if there's a way we can keep San Diego, San Francisco, we can keep those places, but LA just disappears.
Oh, just chunk out LA and just
chunk out LA. I'd be okay with that. Everyone else can stay.
That'd
LA,
be good.
I fucking hate LA.
All right. Well, as long as Bill, Big Bad Workshop, Fresh Monkey Fiction, as long as he can get out of there, then I can. Yeah.
Okay. So we give them an approximate evacuation time. All right, we give them a proper evacuation time.
No. I just want to just enough heads up to tell the people that matter.
Okay.
Get out, because I would like for the other people to stay.
Everyone else,
all of Hollywood and their trafficking to stay there. And sink all that shit.
Last year, I think it was the Cardinals, but the Giants and Jets are there too. So cutthroat, I can say it. I'm a Giants fan, but the Giants have been very bad. Very bad. Hello, Largo. It's good to see you, bud.
What up, Jim?
I've been saying since I watched the 2012 movie that would drop into the ocean. I was cheering in theaters when it happened. That's funny. I'm saying, Lunchbox. We don't want anything to happen to you, but LA.
Yeah. Get
Nothing
out of
happened.
there.
Just make sure you get out of there. Go to any other surrounding areas.
Yeah, but don't tell everybody. Just tell your loved ones.
The Browns, worst football team. The Browns are they're pretty laughably bad, but the Jets have a fucking laughing stock of the NFL. And I hate that. I don't want to say that. I have no issue with the Jets, but the Jets are they're pretty laughably bad.
Pretty terrible.
Yeah.
I honestly, I was kind of like hoping for him, like when they got Aaron Rodgers, because I was like, oh, maybe this is what he needs. You know, he needs a fresh space, you know, new coach, and then immediately ran out and blew the season for him. And I was like, okay, never mind.
First game of the season, he tears his.
Never mind. You barely got out of the tunnel, dude.
Yeah, that's what happens to the Jets, though. You see it, I was like, Jesus Christ, it's not surprising.
No, it's on brand. That's for sure.
It's just like when the Mets sign a high-profile player, and everybody's like, "Oh shit, the Mets got this." I turn and go, "Yeah, in 3 years he'll be laughably bad, and then he'll leave, and all of a sudden he'll have a resurgence in his career." You put on the jersey sometimes. It's just the jersey is cursed. I hate to say it like that, but it's the truth, man. Cutthroat says the Supergirl movie sucked.
There's one thing worse than the Jets: is the Supergirl movie.
That seems to be the general consensus about that movie, if I'm not mistaken. The Mets just paid him another $2 million July 1st. So they just paid. It's Bobby Bonilla Day, as it's referred to as Met fans. Happy Bobby Bonilla Day. He got his bill. But here's the thing, Mr. Ball. Everybody always anybody who's a Philly fan or whatever, they always go, "Man, you pay Bobby Bonilla." But teams do that shit all the time. Like the Dodgers are doing it with what's his face? Shohei Ohtani. He's got deferred payments, so he'll be paid until he's fucking 80. So everybody does it. It's funny because it's just the Mets are stupid. Aaron Glenn, Woody Johnson is still the owner. I know. Aaron Glenn is not bad, but boy, he was in a way over his head last year. I hope he gets it figured out this year. I believe the Jets will be good once Namath dies because I'm starting to believe he sold his soul to win Super Bowl III. That could potentially be true. And it is funny as hell. Like I said, every fucking year I go on there and Yankee fans got to let us know, "Happy Bobby Bonilla Day." But you know what? The Yankees have been sucking too lately, and I love it. Like the Bronx is burning. Everybody's fucking screaming and yelling about the Yankees starting to suck. It's taking the heat off the Mets. It's nice. But the Mets are so laughably bad. It's just like typical Mets. It's when that becomes the tagline for any team, like typical Jets, typical Mets, and that becomes the thing, like the standing joke for that. Oh man, that hurts. I think so too. Yeah, I think so too. I know. He deferred his whole salary. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? So Shohei Ohtani makes so much money in endorsement deals that he deferred his entire Dodgers salary.
Wow.
So he basically set himself up for the rest of his life.
Smart guy.
When you got God-given talent, right? Tony, do you like hockey? I do, but the Rangers are another fucking joke, and I really don't want to get into that. Every 3 years, they're retooling or rebuilding. It's like, come on, dudes. What are we doing here? I may need another external hard drive for my Xbox Series S. 72K25 games used up. I know. That's what the big thing I'm worried about, because like GTA 6, everybody's got to get fucking external storage for it because it's so big.
And that shit's crazy expensive these days with all the fucking AI bullshit.
Yeah.
Internal memory is insane.
Yeah. GTA 6 apparently is going to be like 100 gigs, maybe even more. So be prepared for that. That file is going to be insane, dude.
I'm probably not going to buy it.
I'm not going to buy it right away. I'm not in a rush. I still got GTA Online. With GTA 5, I'm good. Like, I'm good. Like, GTA 6, like, I don't buy the hype. I'm more of a superhero guy anyway. When it comes
Same. Same.
All stuff.
I think we're coming to the end of me giving a shit about video games at all.
Yeah. Like if it's Wolverine, okay. Man,
Wolverine, I'm still excited about.
Character's got the character and the story. Like, well, not even the story, but the character. Well, it's got to entice me. So if it's the right character, like the last Ronin with the Ninja Turtles, you kind of got my attention. You know, stuff like that. But like GTA, it's like, yeah, you're gonna steal stuff. You know, like it's like okay, I don't care how real it looks or whatever. Like I'll play it when I play.
Big whoop.
You know what kind of computer you're gonna need to run that shit? Like you have any idea like the kind of power you're gonna need for just your computer? Run GTA, it's gonna be stupid. I don't even want to think about it.
Yeah.
Headcanon says try being a Jaguars fan sometimes. They're the definition of so close yet so far away year after year.
Hey,
well,
I've been a Chiefs fan my entire fucking life.
Yeah.
Only in the last handful of years has that meant anything positive.
Headcanon, the guy who owns the team, his son is a fucking moron, so I would assume he's no better. Fucking idiot that owns AEW. His dad owns the Jaguars. Fucking
oof.
Yeah.
That's rough.
And hook the Dodgers up so that they can sign other players. I know it's basically. Does he go to Japan? The U.S. dollar worth even more? That's a good question, Dan Alton. I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be. It might even be more cutthroat. Like it's a big file because the map is massive. The graphics are very fine, but it's like it's not worth it. $100, and it's. Did you see the thing that they're doing away with hard copies of games now? It's all going to be digital.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I just said to people, like, did you not see that coming? They've been starting you on that now for years.
Yep.
Yeah, Mr. Ball, I can't wait for Wolverine. Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, I mean, not only did they do that with early on to get us used to it, but there was no discount for a digital copy.
And that's why.
So
they don't have to discount the game now no more. Yeah.
Yeah. Now that we've been like, oh, okay, we'll still buy it even if it's the same fucking price without any physical media.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now they might as well just do away with games entirely and make it all subscription based.
That's what's going to wind up happening. You know what is sad? You don't even need me to say the team or city.
Ooh, shots fired.
Cutthroat is a New Jersey Devils fan. Well, you've experienced some joy with the Devils. Devils won quite a few Stanley Cups. You can get a 500 gig external hard drive from Amazon for $39.99. Fuck it, I'm buying it. There was a funny clip of TK hugging Doug. That was in before a game. Doug Peterson, like he won this. Yeah, Tony Khan is a fucking moron. His dad looks like a cartoon character, though. HGC, hello, la la la.
Hello. Spark my ganja.
Bear 11 says, Cutthroat Comics, hell yeah, go Devils. We're the Devils! The Devils! El Diablo! Oh my God. We're the Devils. His dad basically bought his son the AEW to play with. I could run the company into the ground twice as fast and have the money they're currently spending to do it, buddy. You're preaching to the choir, Headcanon. AEW is a fucking disaster. Although WWE isn't too fucking much better nowadays. Like WWE just put the belt back on CM Punk 9 days after putting the belt on fucking Sami Zayn. I hate when they do that shit. He could have lost the belt at SummerSlam. CM Punk didn't need to take it from him. I don't like when they do that shit because you basically serve this guy up to CM Punk as like a sacrificial lamb. It's like the guy works just as hard, like if not harder. I hate when they do that to guys because it just shows other people in the business. It doesn't matter how hard you work. If they don't see it, they're gonna throw it right on somebody else, no matter how much they promised it to you.
No different than any other corporation.
Exactly, yeah. PlayStation stock alt has been dropped. Yeah, because everybody's couldn't believe that they'd go doing away with discs. But
Yeah.
their stock has been plummeting. TK's dad is not a good dude, but he built an empire off an idea and hard work. Okay. Sammy is Mick. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I could see what you mean by that. I think they're going to turn him heel though, Chuck. I think this is the perfect way to turn him heel because if you saw the promo he cut after he lost the belt, he was basically like, "What the fuck? You know, fuck CM Punk. This guy doesn't like. He just comes back 3 months and already you got me fighting this guy." So I understand where Sami Zayn is coming from. So, oh Jesus Christ! Give me a second. He says Sammy does need to turn. Yeah, well, Sammy's been a babyface for too long. Same thing with Cody Rhodes. They need to start transitioning him into a heel. Lead Sammy versus Punk at SummerSlam. I think so because Gunther and Cody are going to fight each other. They're going to try to cool Cody down out of the title pitch because it's starting to get stale and people starting to boo him, and they don't want him to organically go to heel. Like they would probably want to turn him heel. So they got to get him away and put him with a white hot heel, and Gunther's a white hot heel, so you need him to fight Gunther. So try to rebuild Cody back up. I would say give Cody the rest of the year away from the belt. Potentially, as crazy as this sounds, I would give Cody a extended break from the championship. You know, he's carried the title well, but it's, you know, now Punk is on SmackDown, so Punk is going to carry that belt. I would move Cody to Raw if I was WWE, but I'm not. But I would move Cody to Raw. I think Cody got real stale on SmackDown. So after Gunther, I would send him to Raw. Been nice if Killer Cross was still there. Killer Cross was good, but the WWE doesn't like when you get yourself over. They do not like it. When you get yourself over, that's when they say, fuck you. Is that Snipes' head you are painting going to be... That's going to be Simon Phoenix head cannon. Yeah, that's a Simon Phoenix head. Mr. Ballin says, I got to run. Great chat with you guys tonight. Catch you Friday night, Mikey. All right, Ball. Take it easy,
Bye, buddy.
Appreciate you.
Have a good night.
What I can't believe is how stupid they were to make an announcement like no discs so far ahead of it happening. They killed their company. Oh, yeah, I would say so. It wasn't a smart play, but I think they had to because GTA basically announced that there will be no disc. And once that was out of the bag, that's when they just said, fuck it. We're going to take heat off GTA and say all discs are going to be gone by 2027.
And then GTA asked them to remove their theme from the PlayStation.
Yeah, they're not happy about it. I love Cody, and that's why I agree they need to give him a break from the belt. Yeah, dude. If you keep seeing him in the title as a champion constantly, no one, Chuck, no one wants to see the baby face always win. You want to see the baby face as the underdog. You want to see him down and out and then come from behind and win. Pause. But that's what really sells in wrestling. The underdog story with the baby face coming up and proving everybody wrong and beating the heel. CM Punk is not really a babyface. He's an anti-hero, so it's easy. He's a tweener, so you can use whatever you need with Punk. But I'm going to be quite honest with you. I never liked CM Punk. I never understood what he brought to the table. I don't really think he's that talented in the ring. I think calling himself the best in the world was one of the stupidest things. I think that was one of the reasons why it kind of rubbed me the wrong way because he wasn't even the best person in the company. Both times he calls himself the best in the world. But at least him carrying the belt, you can turn Sammy heel. You can have them two work each other. Sammy now can get established as a heel maybe and run as a champion as a heel, which would be probably interesting to see. I don't think this is the end for Sami Zayn because Sami Zayn, he's too talented. He's very good in the ring. But His window is closing because he's getting older. But considering CM Punk is 48 and he's got the championship, anything is possible. Tony, what music are you going to play with your mini record? Oh, Cutthroat Comics found me one, by the way. He found a mini one of those mini record players.
He sure did.
Yeah. The mini brands can't play the Miniverse. So I'm going to probably play the one that it came with, which is the Rose Apatapati, whatever the fuck it's called. And let me see if I find any mini brands. I'll grab them. Chasing the belt. Yeah, absolutely. CM Punk is a punk. I never was a big CM Punk fan. Never saw it. I never saw it with him. But I think it's because I didn't buy into that straight edge. I didn't give a fuck about any of that stuff. Maybe because most of the time I'm watching wrestling, I'm smoking weed. And I'm seeing this guy come out going straight edge. I'm like, and now you think you're better than me, don't you? And Mandel bombed his ass.
Mandel bomb.
Mandel bomb. Why didn't anybody tell me? It was bolted down. I still thought you could do it. Can we just put this out there that I think you're both better than me? So I got some stuff tomorrow. I know we do this at the end, but I'll do it right now too. Tomorrow I'm going to go live because I didn't go live yesterday because I was working late. Tomorrow I'm going to go live. I got 300 metal spikes coming in the mail. Should be here tomorrow. And we're going to really spike the shit out of this truck. And we're going to make the grill with the teeth. The crazy glue, as crazy as it sounds, pun intended, filled in the gaps here. So I bought epoxy resin, so I'm still going to do the bottom. But it filled in pretty well, and I was very impressed with it. So, I am still going to fill it with the Carbondo, and then sand it all down.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people don't do this, and I think you should, because this stupid crack on this hood is so dumb. What car hood do you know breaks in half?
None like that.
None. Thank you. So I don't understand why that was done that way, but I usually fill it in with Bondo, then sand it all down. I want to get rid of the flames. I do not want the flames. So I'm going to get rid of those as well. Then I bought, if anybody ever needs 1/12 scale nails, go to your Michael's or your Hobby Lobbies and get these. They're pins for like fabric.
Oh, sewing pins, yeah.
Yeah, but they have the little like nail heads, not the balls.
Mm-hmm.
And these are perfect for 1/12 scale nails, bolts, whatever you want to like. If you want to dress up a thing, they're definitely worth getting.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm going to use that for my my mine shaft diorama.
Well, for the next Customizers Collective, I'm going to have to make a little dio piece. So
Really?
maybe, maybe watching me do that.
Oh, hell yeah, boy. What's the theme or whatever you got to do?
We're going to make some sort of battlefield accessory. So like a piece of cover.
Okay.
So we decided it needs to take like a couple of elements. So I think we said like 3 elements. So if you're doing like a brick wall, you have like a brick wall and like a dirt ground, and then something else like a piece of a tree or something, like three elements in each thing.
All right, I got you.
And I think I'm going to make kind of like a foxhole.
Yeah.
Like a Vietnam style foxhole. So when Fury Force comes out, I'll have a nice place to display them.
That's cool shit, bud. I like
so I'm going to do like some like wood reinforcements, some sandbags.
Man.
Like muddy and gross looking in there. That's what I'm going to do.
Are you going to 3D print the sandbags? Or are you going to make them?
No, I'm going to buy them. I'm gonna buy soft goods sandbags.
Okay. Okay.
And then I'm gonna make everything else.
I wanted to make legit sandbags out of small plastic bags that I put canvas over. So still you feel the sand, so it feels like a sandbag.
I would like to do that, but I already know because Barrel Evan Charlie did it that I don't want that. I do not want
it. It takes a while. Yeah.
It looks great. Labor of love. I don't want that smoke.
But no, that's sandbags.
See.
I seen car hoods smashed up, never split in half. No, that's why it makes no sense.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Yeah.
It's a big bag of dumb.
I just don't think he's that good. Never a big fan of him. Cutthroat says, which wrestler is the best on the mic? Currently or all time?
Got to be currently, right?
Don't forget the Bloody Mickey. Yeah, is it all time? If it's all time, the best promo. Well, this all depends, bud. Small rivets, yes. You could use that. But these are perfect for that. I still have nightmares about those sandbags. A car in front of Magneto. I can understand that. Maybe Dan, but I don't know. Just I've never seen it split like that in half. Today, LA Knight. Yeah. I'd say that. Yeah, I would give it to LA Knight. I would give it to Punk. Punk is very good on the mic. Cody is very good on the mic. I'll tell you some of the worst promos. Fucking Jey Uso. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I would give it to Punk, LA Knight. I like how far Roman Reigns has come as a promo guy. And a lot of people say he's not that good, but he's much better than what he used to be. Like much, much better. And once he found the tribal chief thing, he's got a thing now, so it works.
Are any girls good on the mic, or are they really just a decoration for the ring?
I guess Becky Lynch wasn't bad. She can cut a good promo.
I just wonder because you always talk about wrestling, but I never hear anything about the bitches.
Well, when it comes to me, I have a very skewed opinion on it, and this has nothing to do with my wife. I'll tell you that right now. I've always felt this way, that they're literal wastes of space.
Well,
if they're like Miss Elizabeth,
outsider's perspective, that's how it appears.
Yeah, if they were Miss Elizabeth managers, I'd be okay with them. But anything beyond that, they're God willing, they try. She's not that good though. I mean, she's gotten better, but the bar was very low. In terms of in-ring ability, I would say she's the best today. But promo-wise, no, I can't agree with that. I would give promos to Chelsea Green. Yeah. Yeah. If I had to, put gun on my head and said, pick one. That would be it. She is. I agree with this as well.
Interesting.
What? Okay. Danhausen is way better on the mic and in the ring. Well, yes, Danhausen is literally comic relief. Danhausen is this generation's Santino Marella. That's what he is. But Danhausen is not meant to be a good wrestler. So if you think he's a good wrestler, just don't think he's never going to make it on his ability. He will never be a champion. Maybe a fluke Intercontinental U.S. title reign, but it'd be a fluke. He's so much a comedy gimmick. They're bringing back Baron Corbin and Enzo Amore just to kind of fit in with his gimmick shit, just make it funny. So that's how the gimmick is funny. Problem with a comedic gimmick, I'll tell you this right now. Comedy gimmicks are dead ends, and that's what you fear for Danhausen, because you get kind of typecast. That's all that you will know him as. Look at R-Truth. R-Truth is another one. It's another perfect example. R-Truth is a great wrestler. Fantastic work in the ring. If you watch his TNA stuff from 2002 when he was the champion, his work rate was fantastic, and he's 65 now, and he still works great. Okay, but he became a comedic gimmick in 2013, and he never looked back. And once that happens, you're relegated to tag team championships, and the WWE does not take tag team wrestling seriously. I love the story that Cody tells about his dad cutting promos on produce in the grocery store. Oh yeah, it's funny. Yeah. That lettuce is talking to you, Cody. What are you gonna say about that lettuce? I'll tell you right now about that lettuce. It ain't that good. Candy can't do nothing with it. That lettuce. Justin Booth says Jacqueline, Ivory, Victoria, Luna Vachon were more talented than the majority of today's female rosters. Just my opinion. You forgot Jazz. I say this to people all the time. In the 90s, when all these dummies were wrestling, Jazz wrestled like a man. She would fuck you up. I remember her from ECW. Jazz was a very good worker. Jacqueline, I wouldn't say, and Ivory, I wouldn't say. Victoria was a good worker. Luna Vachon was good. Luna Vachon was all gimmick, though. Luna was a nut job. NWA champ, Ron Killings, you're damn right. Our truth is 54. I'm sorry, I thought he was 65. I'm sorry, I added 10 years. But he still moves like he's in his 30s. I felt the same since he joined WWE. Danhausen curses. What saved him was the whole Knicks thing. I don't want to bring up basketball again, but when he uncursed the Knicks and then they went on to win the championship, that added to the whole shit of his gimmick, which was good. It couldn't have fucking written that better. You know, sometimes you think fucking NBA is a work with the way that worked out. Oscar is good in the ring, but I don't want to be this guy, but if you can't cut a promo in the language in the country you're in, it's a problem. No one wants to read their promos. You know, and when you start screaming in Japanese, it's hard to understand, forget about it, even get it. So, that's why any of those Japanese wrestlers, even the dudes, man, they'll never make it because they can't learn the language quick enough. You know, like, and I say this because if anybody goes over to their country, most of the time they learn the language. Like anybody who goes over to Mexico, they learn how to speak Spanish and they could speak the language, so they could cut the promos in Spanish. And if they don't, and you have to translate it, then it's not going to work because the Mexican people won't get behind you because they don't understand you. They can't relate. It's about relating. Wrestling is about relation. You have to relate. If I can relate to you and I can see myself in you, if I want to be you, that's how I become a fan of you. And if I don't understand what you're saying, I can't be a fan of you because I don't know what the fuck you're saying. So that's usually the issue with the Japanese wrestlers or just anything Spanish. That's why Andrade couldn't get over, because when they try to speak, there's too much of a language barrier. I agree, Tony. Jazz was a badass. Yeah, Jazz she fought like a man, dude. Agreed. 4 of the 5 of those women wrestled like men, but Jazz definitely stood out of the rest. I agree with that 100%. Yamaguchi-san was a legend. Our truth is the women's wrestling. Would you settle down over there? I know you're listening. I can sense it. But I also watched him in Killings, and dude, he was amazing in NWA. He was good. But that's what, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to remember that. If you don't remember that, you just know him as fucking our truth now, as this comedic shit. And that, like I said, that all spurned from that little Jimmy shit when he started seeing the invisible kid. And you could tell, like, oh shit, he's transitioning into comedy, because right at that time they had released Santino Marella. They had just gotten rid of Santino. And Santino at the time, from that point before, was their comedy guy.
You tell him, Fox.
Yeah. Pain in the ass. So my wife's going to a toy show to sell some of her wares.
Yeah.
So I'm going to send her with some stuff. Hopefully I can sell some shit.
Nice.
Well, because the guy came up to her. She was at this thing called Great American Weekend over the weekend. She was selling like her aprons. Her friend was selling soap. And then my mother's gotten into like making keychains and stuff like that. She makes keychains and bracelets. So my mother made a bunch of stuff and gave it to her. It was like, here, just, I don't think you're going to sell anything, but sell she wound up selling like $140 worth of shit for my mother.
Nice.
So there was a guy walking around. He was going to tables and he was like, hey, man, we got this thing going on next weekend. Would you like to be a part of it? And the table was $70. It was cheap. So her and her friends were like, yeah. And then she went and looked it up. It's a toy show.
Oh, right on.
So she looked at me and she's like, you want to donate some stuff to this? I was like, yeah, sure. I was like, I got you. Lunchbox says, who you painting now, Mikey?
The last one I was painting was Jesse Ventura, Blaine from Predator. But now I'm going to go over and so I do the base coat. I did 2 shading washes. So I'll go back over with dry brush some flesh tone. That way it brings some of the highlights back. And then I'll continue to paint hair and stuff. But that's my process.
HGC says, I will go to bat for Daphne along with Crowbar being a highlight of the late stage of WCW. Then again, at that time, they weren't any ladies wrestling. Even Medusa was stuck as a valet around that era. Yeah. If you were going to refer to Daphne, I would assume you refer to Daphne's later work in like ROH and shit right before she unfortunately left the earth. But it's like I said, man, they all suffer from the one thing that I always will tell people. You can always tell they're afraid to take the bump. They're afraid of getting hurt. You could see it every fucking time. The ones that figure it out are the ones that have become good. Rhea Ripley, Victoria, the Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair to me is the measuring stick in terms of women's wrestling. It was the one thing that the apple didn't fall too far from the tree. So there's that. You know, she's just like Ric Flair, which is good. A lot of times kids can't live up to their parents, you know, which is why a lot of these guys don't become wrestlers. Like Shawn Michaels' kids, they can't become wrestlers. They'll never live up to Shawn Michaels. You know?
That would be rough. It's a big shadow.
It's a big shadow.
Even I know that.
Yeah, it's a big shadow. You cannot, you know? Brock Lesnar's kid apparently might want to like the only ones who work are the ones where the parents weren't like great. They were just either mediocre, like the Steiner's kids. Like Rick Steiner, I could see Braun Breaker becoming a star. But any other than that, they never get out of their father's shadow or mother, whatever, whoever's the wrestler. They never get out of the shadow. Randy Orton did. Randy Orton is the only exception to the rule. But Randy Orton had a big hill to climb. I don't know. Because Chuck, if she can't, her father can't cut a promo. Brock, he said it himself on Monday that that's why he got with Paul Heyman. Because they knew he couldn't speak. He needed Heyman. It all comes down to wrestling. You got to be able to talk and work. If you cannot do both, you will not make it. Plain and simple. The Rock, I wouldn't. The Rock was a good promo, but his promos were written by Brian Gewirtz. The Rock never fucking came up with a word of his own promos till this day. You know? And The Rock was okay in the ring. He wasn't great. But The Rock understood one thing. You didn't have to be a man of 1,000 holds. You just had to know the 6. You needed the 6 moves to do or 5 moves to do, whatever the fuck they want to call it. You just needed that, and he knew that. He's afraid Paul Heyman is alive. Now I live in the Baja. Wayne's daughter was horrendous. She's not even in the business no more. That's how bad she was. Rock's kid was so bad that they had to make her a general manager, and then she left because she didn't align politically with them. She could say anything else beyond that, but that's what it was. But plus, like, yo, a lot of these kids, they want to go do their own thing. They don't want to follow in their parents' footsteps. And that's good. That's a good thing.
I agree.
You know, you don't want to just do the family business. You know, because like, especially
make your own mark.
If your folks cast a wide shadow, man, you just go somewhere else. You're not gonna be able to get out of it. She couldn't wrestle. He couldn't do it at all. No. She has to cut her own way into the business. She's still exactly. Yeah, Dan. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. I mean, his whole family was in the business. His mother booked shows, right? His High Chief Peter Maivia, his grandfather. Rocky Johnson is his dad. You know, The Rock got the charisma side of it. He figured out that part way before he figured out a move set. Like, because you got to remember, in '96 they were cheering "Die Rocky Die," and once he figured out the promo side of things, he joined the Nation. He became a heel, and he started turning on the charisma side. And I'll tell you this right now: The Rock didn't become a star until WrestleMania 14, when he cut that weird promo. And it was like a backstage vignette thing he did with I think Morgan Fairchild or some shit.
Yeah,
and then
Morgan Fairchild.
Yeah, and then like his moves always stayed the same. So he was never really great in the ring. But he got the charisma. He figured that part out. And I'll say this. I said you have to be a great worker and a great promo. If you're a great promo, that will overshadow mediocre ability. But if you're a great worker, it will not overshadow being a mediocre promo. That's just the way it is. If you're a great promo, you can not really worry about moves as much. You don't even have to be that athletic. But if you're like a fucking monster in the ring and you're shaky on promos, it's always it's a harder hill to climb. Yeah. That's funny. I watched Dan Soder do his Andre the Giant in the Heaven meeting Hulk Hogan. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. Dan Soder is a great fucking impressionist. One of my favorite comedians.
Same.
Yeah. What happened to Mick Foley's daughter getting into the business? Couldn't do it. You can't take bumps. Come on, bud. Yeah, it's funny. That's what Triple H did. It was training, then stopped to get a PhD in sports medicine. Oh, really? Okay, so Triple H's kids was doing that? Is that what you're referring to? People hated The Rock until he made fun of Farouk. Yeah, like when that's what started to happen. He started to really get charismatic. And he then took over the nation, became the leader of the nation. Yeah. But I'm telling you, Chuck, it wasn't until WrestleMania 14 when he did that weird vignette and he was just very funny. Then all of a sudden, it was just as right from that point on, every time after that, it just became funnier and funnier. And then he started turning on Farouk. Then they turned on Farouk. They kicked him out of the nation. Yeah. Like Steve Blackman. Yeah. Steve Blackman was a good worker. Couldn't cut a promo to save his life. Yeah, his oldest daughter. I didn't know that, Bear 11. That's good. That's good to know. I didn't know that. But for real, dude, it's just you got to be able to speak. And The Rock figured that part out. Same thing with Austin. Austin got fucking famous. His knees were shot. Like Austin couldn't do it. That's why he became a brawler. If you watch stunning Steve Austin from the late 80s, early 90s, Austin could work. Couldn't cut a promo. That's why they told him no one will buy a ticket to see him. He comes to WWE, his knees are shot, can barely work, becomes a brawler, then just starts talking on the microphone because he just had enough, and he becomes the biggest star in the late 90s. Come on. That's all it took. Austin, if you watch Austin's work in the Attitude Era, it's not that great. It suffices. But it's mostly brawling because he had nothing left in his knees. His knees were done. And then, of course, he got dropped on his head in 97 by Owen. And his neck never recovered. So, like, again, he was fucking beat up, dude. So he couldn't really work all that great. But fucking A, man. He just learned how to speak on the microphone. And that's it. Thanks, bud. I appreciate you, man. Ender's bouncing. Make sure you follow.
Good night, dude.
Make sure you follow me if you haven't. I appreciate you. Legend Series. Donkey Shake. Austin was in the Dangerous Alliance because he couldn't talk. I hated the stun gun. Oh, yeah, which was basically just snake eyes across top rope. I remember that. But he was good in the ring, Chuck. He just couldn't talk. That's why he was with Heyman. Then they put him with the Hollywood Blondes, right? It was him and I don't know if that came first or the Dangerous Alliance. I don't know which one. Well, fuck, man. Then he was with Colonel Rob Parker. I remember that. That was at the end. It was right before he got released. Yeah, because Paul Heyman gave him a microphone, didn't give him any real direction, just said, speak from the heart. And he spoke from the heart. But you got to remember this, Chuck. Jim Ross was a fan of Steve Austin from WCW. Jim Ross was calling WCW back in the early 90s, so he knew Steve. The ECW shit had nothing to do with it. Okay, Stone Cold, its bare bones was come up in the ECW. But when he went to WWF, he became the ringmaster, Steve Austin. He was with Ted DiBiase because they thought he couldn't cut a promo, right? Ted DiBiase bounces for WCW because greener pastures, right? They thought it was greener pastures, so he goes running over there. And Austin is now left farting in the wind, essentially, in 96. And for two to 3 months, you were starting to see, oh, he's going to become a jobber. He's just going to become a bump because he has no one to speak for him. He can't speak. He's okay in the ring, right? Then he gets the fucking King of the Ring, 96. He says, Austin 316 says, I just kicked your ass. That attitude, that ECW fucking shit came out of him because he had no choice. He had to. His brain just shut off. Instinct took over. And Austin 316 was born. But he almost fucked himself up in WWF because he did that bullshit. Went right back to stunning Steve Austin when he went to WWE or WWF. I'm watching Mikey paint, and it's making me so mad that I am crushing my dumb, clumsy hands. I'm cursing my dumb, clumsy hands. So he's mad that you're so good at painting, and he's not. It's okay. That shit with Steve and Pillman in WWF was amazing. Exactly. I remember the ringmaster. Yeah, man. He was about to get fired until Stone Cold was the last gimmick change. Yeah, exactly. He turned himself to Stone Cold. He was already Stone Cold with right after this guy leaves. DiBiase leaves. He loses to Savio Vega. He's floundering. He comes up with Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's still floundering. You got to remember, you watch in 96, he wins the King of the Ring. Austin 316 says, I just kicked your ass, right? SummerSlam in August, he's on the fucking free-for-all, the pre-show, fighting Yokozuna. Okay? It wasn't until September when they started to tell him to get in the ring and talk shit about the Hitman, because the Hitman said, I'm going to come back. I'll work with Austin because Brett likes Steve. So Brett comes back. He says, I'm going to fight him. So they say, you start talking shit about the Hitman. That is where everybody started to fall in love with Steve Austin. Austin 316 says, I just kicked your ass. You got some signs here. You got some traction. They knew what they needed to do with him. What do we do with him? Oh, that's right. Brett is coming back. Brett will work with him. Start calling out the Hitman. And he started calling out the Hitman. And I'll never forget the promo, at least for me, that did it. It wasn't Austin 316 says, I kicked your ass. It was, if you put the letter S in front of the Hitman, you'll get my exact opinion of Bret Hart. And I fucking laughed my ass off because he basically just called him the shit man. And I was like, I'm all in on this guy. This guy is fantastic. And then his shit with, like, Bret Hart made Austin. Like the Hart Foundation, that whole shit through the summer of 97. Like, because like at the end of 96, when he fights Bret, and then, of course, the infamous WrestleMania 13 double turn. Bret goes heel, Austin goes babyface. I mean, you couldn't. The Austin was my all-time favorite in the late 90s. There was nobody better. It's sad how British Bulldog went to the top and hit rock bottom. Monster drug, cocaine is a hell of a drug, but cocaine and painkillers. That's what really did Davey Boy in. And the Macho Man. Ooh, yeah. Is the Hucklebuck still an illegal move? I still remember it being very controversial. Well, no, Hucklebuck wasn't a fucking move, but the Tombstone Power Driver, any power driver, was outlawed after Austin got dumped on his head. So, yes, it very much was. But that's what happens when you have two very good pro wrestlers. And here's the thing, dude, like, Shawn Michaels, if he didn't have a crippling drug addiction, he could have hanged with all those guys. And he could have had an amazing fucking run in 97 and 98. He didn't have to be a champion, but everybody was just so greedy for that stupid fucking belt that it fucked everybody up, man. Because if everybody was there to help the company, they wouldn't have had the struggles in the late 90s because they had the talent there. It didn't matter that Hall and Nash left. Watch Hall and Nash's stuff in WWF. It's not that good. Hall is a great wrestler, don't get me wrong, but Nash wasn't. He never was. So Nash leaving, come on. That was not a loss for them. You know, look at Diesel's run as a champion. It wasn't good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mikey, by the way.
That's what I always say, but nobody ever listens to me, you know.
Sean always quit at the wrong time. He always quit because he was a fucking baby. Talent is the great deodorant, Chuck, you dude. And he was so good that he could be a big fucking baby back bitch. And everybody would forgive him because whenever he got in the ring, it was fucking art. It was very annoying. And it's a shame that the Hitman is so bitter now because that's all everybody remembers is how bitter he was. I mean, God bless them. They figured out the favored nations contract, which meant they got anytime somebody would come in that would be paid more than them, they would automatically get paid the same amount of money. Could you imagine having a contract like that, Mikey?
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. So they sign that deal, right? They automatically get paid what Hulk Hogan is getting paid because he's the top star in the company at the time. So automatically, without even establishing yourself in the company yet, you're already making Hulk Hogan money.
That's a hell of a contract.
Exactly. So then Bret Hart comes in and wants $1 more than Hogan. So guess what? They now get a raise and make just as much as the Hitman. So anytime somebody came in who made their contracts would get bumped to them. It was insane. Was it WWE Y2K on Nintendo? That game was WWE 2000. Are you talking about WrestleMania 2000 on Nintendo 64? They had WrestleMania 2000 and No Mercy. Those are the two games. They were going to come out with Unforgiven, but then they fell through and N64 stopped. Like they would stop making games and shit like that because they came out with GameCube and shit like that. Headcanon. I know you're being facetious because Sean Waltman did just fine in wrestling. You know, if you have friends in high places, he was friends with with Shawn Michaels and all. Of course, he made it. There was inconsistency with Bret Hart's claim that Goldberg ended his career. It turns out Bret was responsible for his own career ending. Yes and no. He did get kicked in the head by Goldberg and created a post-concussion syndrome. The problem is, Justin Booth, we didn't know about concussions until now. But that's with any sport. Like guys would get dinged in football and they would come back on the field, fucking their bells rung. It wouldn't matter. But they just because we didn't know about it yet. It wasn't until that guy Chris Nowinski started doing the research about the concussions. You started finding out about fucking CTE and all this shit. I mean, I think that concussion that he got from Goldberg is what led to his stroke. And that's what ended his career, was the stroke. It wasn't the head injury. It was the stroke he had like a year later. I continued to love his study for a short time after the injury, sustained additional concussions. Yeah, because post-concussion syndrome, Justin. He wasn't all there, but he just came back because he's not realizing that he's got a severe concussion and he's supposed to take months off. That's what they do now. In football, if you get a concussion, you're out for at least fucking 2 or 3 weeks. And
unless you're the quarterback for the Dolphins.
Yeah, it's true. That guy's brain is applesauce now.
They fucked that kid up.
Yeah, they had Tua, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So if you got concussions and you just continue to aggravate it, it's going to fuck you up. And then he had a stroke a year later. He had to retire. The Hitman should have never left WWF. He should have just tried to work it out. He shouldn't have tried to leverage WCW. He shouldn't have done any of that bullshit. But he was trying to see where his loyalty was with Vince. It was such a stupid, childish thing. I really fucking hate the fact that how that ended, because Brett could still be in WWE right now as an agent. But he'll never go there because he's bitter as shit. And Shawn Michaels is in charge and he don't like it. He ain't not going to want to answer to Shawn. I'll tell you that right now.
I don't either. I don't blame him.
I don't blame him, man. I wouldn't want to answer Shawn Michaels neither. Shawn and those crooked ass eyes is.
Motherfucker.
I used to love Shawn Michaels, but I really did, after like really careful deliberation, realize like, oh my God, he was such a fucking pussy. Like, oh my God, he would complain he would threaten to quit all the time. All Vince McMahon had to do was say, go ahead and go there. He would have literally been the downfall of WCW because he was such a drug addict. It was crazy. If he would have let Shawn go there and kept Brett would have at least worked with Austin. He would have worked with all these guys. He would have continued. Shawn would have went over there and partied 24/7 and would have fucking killed himself much earlier in WCW because he would have just been partying with Hall, Nash, and Six and Shawn Waltman. He would have just been partying every day. It would have been crazy what would have happened there. He would have fought with Hogan. He would have fought with so many people because he's such a shit attitude. I would have let him go. I know people don't want to hear that. They think Shawn's so good. I would have kept the Hitman. The Hitman would have fucking kept that company afloat. Thank you. You just wet all of my equipment.
No, it's bubbles.
Oh.
Leave her alone. I didn't get to use it thing. I specifically bought it for the thing. You didn't bring it? I brought it.
She just soaked my entire desk with bubbles.
You love bubbles.
Yeah.
And then right next to us was like,
Yes, I absolutely agree with this, Justin Booth.
Oh, it's not good though.
yeah. Well, yeah, we get hints of the food trucks and shit. Dude, that's what to say. We didn't know about the cooling station until 3 p.m.
I will say this: if Brett stays in WWF, I don't think Owen Hart does that thing off the roof. Because I think Owen stays Owen in the Hart Foundation. He doesn't do the Blue Blazer. That's just my opinion. Hey, Tony, I'm loving your trees. Are any of those for sale? Yes, Willie, they are for sale. They're still right here. I finished them. They're already done. Thank you, bud. I appreciate that.
Bunch of trees, dude.
If you're interested, message me. We'll talk about it, but I just got to figure out how to get it to you. That's all. I don't want anything to happen to it. But yeah, if you're interested, let me know. We can work something out. I was gonna take him to my wife. My wife is going to a toy show. As I was saying before, I was gonna have her take him. But if you want, I'll keep one here. The Blue Blazer never happened. Yeah, Brett doesn't leave. He doesn't do the Blue Blazer. He doesn't die. He's still alive. A lot of things change. Like I say, Shawn Michaels should have been the one to leave WWF in 1997. It should not have been Bret the Hitman Hart. I'll always say that. And I don't give a fuck how many people. I don't give a fuck how many people love Shawn Michaels. I think Shawn Michaels is a great worker, but Bret Hart got the shit end of that stick. I'm sorry talking about wrestling. We talk about wrestling when Mikey gets deep into painting because, you know,
It's true.
his focus is on that, and I just got to fill the air. I got to fill the dead air for him.
Dead air.
Dead air. I do question one thing with Owen. Why did he power drive Dan Severn the same way he did power drive? Because that was the point. They were trying to make it a gimmick that he breaks people's necks. Chuck. Let me tell you something, brothers. That's right. The lunchbox. Hold on a second. The lunchbox. We're going to talk about wrestling, dude. This just reaffirms that I should just do a wrestling show, right, guys?
You should. You should.
Yeah. I would. You know what I would love, Mikey? If I had like an overnight radio show, like on Sirius XM.
Yeah.
I feel like I could put people to sleep. I could lull people to bed.
I mean, probably, but you probably keep people up too.
Yeah, probably play some Sade so you can rest easy. A little smooth operator.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, right? Brett legitimately screwed himself. He could have offered to take a pay cut to make things more. Yes, but I think Vince had it with the fighting between him and Sean. They were like two petulant children. Like, but Sean did this, but Brett did this, but he just probably got so fed up with it. He's like, one of them has to leave. I cannot deal with this no more. And for some reason, he had a hard on for Shawn Michaels. I do not know why. I know Shawn Michaels was good, man. He was good. But I also think it was because they thought Brett, his time had passed, because Brett was an 80s guy with the Heart Foundation. And, you know, they thought Shawn was the attitude. And Triple H proved one thing to everybody. And that is, he did not need Shawn Michaels for DX. So you could have gotten rid of Shawn Michaels in 97 and just had Triple H cut that same exact promo he cut after WrestleMania 14. He just cuts it after Survivor Series. And he starts DX with the New Age Outlaws. And then when Sean Waltman becomes available, he just joins later. It becomes a big surprise. Simple. They could have easily done that. No fucking problem. Like, they would have just, Sean would have been gone. And Sean wrestled 6 months and then goes out with a back injury. So he wouldn't have been around much longer. It's crazy. I wish I'd go back in time. Go back in time. Start working for WWE as a writer. And then when Vince starts talking shit, I tell him, fire, Sean. What's wrong with you? We need Mikey to do impressions while he paints. Cutthroat says, well, for what? He's painting. You want him to focus. You don't want him to mess up. I can do impressions. Who the fuck you want to hear? Just don't say Christopher Walken. That's Mikey. And Harry Carey. That's Mikey. But I'll give it the old college try. Hey, would you eat green cheese?
I don't know what that was, but it was funny. Would you eat cream cheese?
Hey, if you were made out of barbecue spare ribs, would you eat yourself?
That sounds like Goldberg doing an impression of Harry Carey. That was funny. I hope you all enjoyed that as much as I did.
Hey, Stu Falange is here. What's up, bud?
Stu.
Entertaining night. Entering right on some cream cheese talk.
What?
Boy, I'll tell you what.
Hey,
Yeah.
what did I name this guy?
Milk Dud.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so you want something funny? My wife goes, what are we going to name our car? You got to name your car. And I just like look at her and I go, Kane. Thinking that she's going to go, absolutely not. She looks at me slowly and she goes, I love it. And I go, really? That's the wrestler, Kane. He wears black and red. Red and black. She goes, no, I like that name. I was like, okay.
Wow, first one right out of the gate. Well done.
I was very happy with that, yeah. Is that WWF legend Skinner head you are painting, Mikey? No, he's he's painting a Predator guy.
Billy.
I would have had Brett go away for 5 months, come back to the team with Owen and feud with DX. Yeah. I'm very proud of you. Very good. It's about time you finish all your soup.
You know why? Because there's nothing inside of it.
It just it drives me crazy because when she makes soup, she just drinks all the liquid and leaves all the stuff in the pot or the bowl.
Wow, she just likes broth.
Yeah. And then complains that she's hungry. It's like you just drank food. Can't
That's 'cause
drink
she's
meals.
she's cow, but she has the belly of a bird.
Yeah, Justin, that's exactly what I called it. The big red machine. You're goddamn right. The devil's favorite demon. That's another one of my favorite. What's favorite nicknames for him? It does look good. Is that black leather with the red trim, man? That's really what made me think about Kane. I just heard that 2003 theme song from Finger 11, right? The wonder of the world is gone. That one. You hear it on the Punisher soundtrack, the Thomas Jane movie. It's called Slow Chemical by Finger 11. That's Kane's theme. That was the second choice still, Clifford, the big red dog. She calls it Kane all the time now. She'll say, and I go, who the fuck is Kane? Then I realize she's talking about the car. Excuse me. What are you doing?
Can't see.
Is that Baron on the thing?
Yeah.
No. No, he wants to get carried. Yeah, he wants to get carried.
You're lost there.
Carry on, my wayward son.
Stu, I've been called that. It's funny. Speaking of Thomas Jane, has anyone ever seen the movie Standard? No. Never seen it, Chuck.
I have not.
You know what else is getting you know what else is getting crushed now? In before it even comes out, is that the Odyssey?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because like the casting and all the idiots are talking. I like how
I didn't have any interest in it to begin with, so
I like how they refer to it now as modern Hollywood. So, instead of calling it woke, whatever the fuck they call it.
sure. It's modern Hollywood. It's contemporary and progressive.
He said, make sure you drink your dinner, Nico Trotis. Funny. Fucking A, man. Yeah, Nico, just when you get to Target, man. It's just not, for some reason, they're not selling. I'll check the phone here, see if it's on sale, but those He-Man things aren't on sale by me.
Piano kid.
I like what he did with it, though. He painted it to look like Panther. That's pretty cool. Oh, no, actually, he is. He's 1999. No, never mind. Never mind. This is the small one. The Chronicles one is still $42. Fucking crazy.
If we start to see those for cheap, we may do one of those for the get them for the customizers collective. I brought those up.
Yeah.
Something fun we could all do if we find them on clearance. But
Okay. Yeah, Elliot Page. No, buddy. Cutthroat, I'm waiting for the Inard Batman to come in the mail. That's shipped. So I'm waiting for that, but that's coming from China. So that's gonna be a while. I just got the Obadiah Stane figure for the Arc Reactor. That's all I really needed from Macari. So I'm gonna be shooting the Tony Stark play motion with that now, so I can switch the sets out finally.
Tony Stark made it in a cave with scraps.
A bunch of scraps. Yeah.
Scraps.
I gotta say the head sculpt looks just like Jeff Bridges. Very good.
It's a pretty good one. I mean, for as old as that one is, they did a good job.
Yeah. It's always good to just have another suited body, you know?
You can't go wrong with them.
Yeah. I have the 78 Street Dial on the way. That's cool.
Oh shit, nice.
That's cool shit. Red.
Yeah, but it's a whole graph of reds.
Mm. I would say somewhere in the 3.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. By the way, the bank robber is a cop. Oh, are you talking about the movie?
No, please,
They don't even have the signs up at mine. You have to scan it at the store. That's crazy, dude. I'll call and ask. Yeah, I'll just go check it out. Any reason to drive the new car now?
That's right.
I just told my wife, I said, look how sensible we are now. Back at work and we already got a new car. Holy shit. It was so responsible, you know when you make those responsible moves and you say, wow, fuck, man, we are like adults now. You know, it's like, you know.
To make you feel weird.
No.
Okay, good.
No, it makes me, you know, it's like one of those things where you know you're an adult because like in your head, you're like, no, this is what you were supposed to do.
This
You know?
is what you're supposed to be doing right now.
Yeah, this is what you're supposed to be doing, dipshit. Yeah. But I can't wait till that thing comes in the mail, Cutthroat. You say it's coming Friday. I hope Woody gets around to the post office to send that Chuckles and shit too.
Yeah.
Waiting for that. I got a lot pre-ordered, but none of it is released yet. Like I got Sundown pre-ordered from Nerd Zoic, and I got that the Blockies Moon Knight. Dude, did you see that thing? That Blockies Moon Knight, that's worth the purchase, I think.
I mean, I saw it, like I saw the cape and shit.
Yeah, it looks so good. But I'm waiting on that. They won't ship the Moon Knight until Sundown becomes available. So because he's pre-ordered, I have to wait. So I'm waiting on that. I'm still waiting on the Mezco Conan from Big Bad Toys. I think really that's it. Into some GI Joe Classified. Like I got Deep Six, the Cobra Commander Throne. I did pre-order that Synopsis guy.
Snaps.
But because I think I can use him somewhere else. He doesn't have to be a GI Joe Classified.
Sure.
So that's why I was like, all right, I'll grab him. But I like Sundown too. I do want to see if they have a good fabric paint, because I would like to take a shot at making his poncho soft goods.
Yeah.
Because I can't stand that vinyl poncho. I think that's so stupid. And I think if I can figure out the fabric paint, I think I might be in business for people, because I think people might want that. Like the design on it doesn't seem too hard to draw and make, like a stencil, you know?
Yeah.
So poncho.
I definitely think there'll be plenty of people that would like a soft goods poncho for him.
That's what I'm saying. So I think I want to give it a shot. I'm going to give it the old college try. Might be one of those crafting Mondays where I put the camera on a fucking sewing machine and we actually sew a fucking poncho.
There you go.
Because I was think you obviously put wire in it so that you can, you know, pose it with the figure.
For sure.
Although, do you think he would look good in a brown trench coat if you took the poncho off? Like a duster?
I'm sure he would. I mean, he's a cowboy. That probably wouldn't look bad at all.
Yeah, right? Oh, I like that idea. I like that we're getting some of these cowboys now, you know? I like it.
I agree.
Mike, yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm in the minority here, but I would prefer cowboys to WW2. Let's say, yeah. I'm going to get army soldiers from, like, I would prefer Vietnam. I like those. Like, I like the Fury.
You're getting that too.
Yeah, I like that. But the WW2, it just doesn't do it for me. Because, you know, this is very specific. It's the 40s. You know, the Vietnam ones, you can kind of bring them back up to the modern era, you know? Can't do that with WW2.
No, you really can't. I mean, you can do World War II and you can do Korea. That's about it.
Yeah. Bear 11 says need more cowboys. I agree.
I mean, I like cowboys. I like cowboys a hell of a lot more than I like pirates.
Yeah. Why, they making pirates? Who's making pirates? I want names.
Well, Bobby's doing modern or future pirates.
Yeah, but when I see those, I don't even think that. I just think
that one company was doing like almost like a Legion's style pirates.
Yeah.
You know, like I can't remember what they were called, but they did like a Kickstarter.
Okay.
And then I think Boss Fight announced they were going to do some pirates as well as astronauts.
Jesus.
But I don't know if that was solely 118 or if that was some other 112 stuff too.
Yeah, see, I agree with that headcanon. There's so much crazy stuff you could do with Vietnam era Cold War weapons and gear.
Oh, yeah, I'm totally in on it.
Yeah, I'm with that, dude. Justin, that's cool, dude.
And of course, I'm in on it. I did fucking call sign longbow fucking concepts.
Hell yeah.
Obviously, I'm in on it.
Oh, I'm in on it, dude. I'm in on it, brother. I'm in on it, dude.
Show me the goods.
We switched over to 2K26 by the end of the month. All right. Well, I think I'm going to put CWF on hold until I get 2K26 then. I'm just going to wait till it goes on sale and I'll get it. Just have to make everybody. I wish you could just import them, Justin. I don't know why you can't do that. Like, why can't we just import our creator wrestlers from the last game to this game?
That would make a lot of sense.
It would make it be so helpful. You know? It's like, oh God. I just wish they would make one game that you just update every year. You know? Wouldn't that be easier?
Mm-hmm.
Google the M50 Ontus and tell me that wouldn't be a weird and neat vehicle to 3D print. There you go. Oh, almost like a dude. Oh wow, it would, buddy. That's pretty cool. It's a cannon. It's a tank with 6 cannons on it.
Interesting.
Yeah. Were those pirates of brown water? I got that joke, Nico. I'm surprised nobody has printed that headcanon. That's a pretty cool vehicle. Yeah, I'm very surprised about that. I'm surprised fucking good old Ace over there, Raymond Toys, didn't make it yet.
Old Ace.
Thanks, Lunchbox. I appreciate you, bud. The LSWA will never die.
Not as long as Justin Booth is in the.
That's what I'm saying. As long as Justin Booth has anything to say about it, it'll be alive and well. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate you. Oh my God. Listen, I'm glad that every little thing that I do strikes you guys, makes you guys interested and happy, and it even inspired you to make your own thing. I think that's awesome. That's the best thing I could ask for. Mini tank with 6 recoilless rifles. The Army wanted to use them as tank killers, but they gave it to the Marines. They put 81 millimeter fletchet rounds in it and cleared jungles. Damn.
Jesus.
Nico says LSWA is awesome. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. I really do. I know it's been on hiatus on my end, but it's because I'm getting things worked out with my job, and I got a lot of things going on. I appreciate you guys' patience, and I appreciate Justin Booth taking it over and filling the void for everybody, because it's been a big help. I would love to see someone inspired by little plastic Army men lines, but in the style of 1/12 scale, would dig some WW2 Australian infantry. Stu for lunch says.
Australia would be cool.
I mean, if they just did like WW2, like armies of different countries. I mean, obviously they couldn't do the Nazis, but I understand if they did everybody else, that'd be cool. Thank you, Bear 11. I appreciate that. LSWA for life. Yeah, man. I would dig that. I want to die. Every time you guys talk about the October Guard, I always kind of get interested. I would love to see that.
I would very much like that.
Yeah, I think that'd be awesome, man. Does Mac?
Is
that Mac?
No, it's DMX.
What's my name? What's your favorite DMX song if you had to pick one?
It's probably just X Gonna Give It to You. I mean, I wasn't like a big DMX fan, but that one always hits.
I'd pick Where the Hood At. I love that DMX song. October Guard is incoming, Nico Trana says. All right. I'm going to take your word for it, Nico Tronis. I hope you're right. I hope you're right. All right, let's see. Pins are working perfectly for what I needed them for, by the way. If anybody's wondering why I got them. If you had to Obviously, if you saw like a mine shaft that was blocked off, they would overlap wood, right?
What do you mean?
I'll show you.
Overlap wood.
All right, so turn some lights on here so you can see. So you see how I'm blocking off the entrance?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So what I'm saying is, like, would you overlap wood like that? You would, right?
Yeah. Probably. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Just making sure. I'm putting the pins in so that if you want to take them out, so you're on the opening, you can have the opening. Cutthroat says Blocky should do Godzilla. That would be pretty sick. Lunchbox says the Rough Riders anthem. That's
a good one.
most notable for sure. I wish I had a little 1/12 scale hammer so I can hammer these things in. How big would you want the Godzilla blockies to be, Cutthroat? Because I would want it, like I said, I want a big fucking Godzilla. I want a 1/12.
60 inches, no less.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Please. Thank you. Oh, it actually does. Son of a bitch. What do I got left? 2. It looks pretty fucking good. I didn't have any of this stuff on Monday, and I was really annoyed because I couldn't do any of this.
Well, I could understand that.
That's why it was such a short stream. I was done. My wife turned around. She goes, "What?" I go, "What?" She goes, "You're already done?" I was like, I was very unprepared. I was not ready to live stream today. Hey, Cooter's Garage. What's up, bud?
What up, Cooter?
I mean, this actually looks like a plank of wood. It's pretty good. Holy shit.
I went to Hobby Lobby this last weekend, and they had a bunch of the balsa wood, like the planks or the basswood planks
Clearanced?
on clearance. So I grabbed a bunch of them.
Yeah, that's what I did. I got to go to the other Hobby Lobby and see if they still have it so I can grab it.
And then Sunday we were talking about what we were going to do for the Customizers Collective, and I was like, well, I guess I'll get to use some of that shit right off the bat.
Well, I'm excited to see what you do.
I've got ideas. We'll see how they come out.
It's very quiet. I assume my wife went outside with her brother.
I thought the same thing, but I didn't want to say anything.
I was like, what the fuck? It's got like deathly silent in here. Something don't smell right.
Something's afoot.
Yeah, Cooter. The loose balsa wood will no longer be sold at Hobby Lobby. They're selling it in bulk in another aisle. So like in the, I don't know if it's the diorama aisle or if it's the where they sell the styrene plastic. It might be the same fucking aisle, but they're selling like bulk packages of balsa wood now. But it's overpriced and I don't like it. I'm very upset about it because I like these even like $1.50. You just grab whatever the fuck you need. So I have to run to the other one and hopefully they got still on that shelf that I can grab.
It sucks, man.
Sucks. But if worst comes to worst, I just start buying balsa wood online.
Well, that's true, but what a shitty thing to ship.
Yeah.
It doesn't weigh anything. It takes up a bunch of space, and it's super weak.
That looks like somebody nailed that up, right? To make sure that you don't get it. They get a no trespassing sign put on. That's pretty good. If you want to take it off, it comes right off because it's just nails or pins. Right on, dude. Right on, brother. Right on, dude. Tell me what you think. Sound off in the comments below. I don't have anything to push them in. Down this. Stop meowing. Your mom will be here in a second. That ain't gonna wake. Tony, one more thing. In 2K26 Universe mode, if you wrestle 2 matches on the same show, you will show the damage effects from the first one. That's pretty cool. Countess, I'm down. The cats were supposed to be quiet. There you go. Now that looks pretty cool. Pull it up. It's in there pretty good. Right on. Obviously, I'm going to cut all this off. I gotta get scissors so I can cut the balsa. I gotta cut the balsa.
Cut that balsa, man.
Cut the balsa.
Cut you some balsa, dude.
Cut the balsa, man. We're cutting the balsa down, dude.
Look at this. Look at this picture of Lee Majors.
He's the $6 million man, right?
Yeah.
Fighting Sasquatch, which is
Look at
just
that. Look at that Sam Squanch.
yeah. That's Andre the Giant.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
No way.
What a guy.
That makes it even better. Oh, it does say, it says Andre the Giant Bigfoot Lee Majors. That's amazing. I had no idea. That's tremendous.
What? Andre?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good old Andre the Giant, huh?
Landry the Giant, yeah.
Oh, baby oil.
Hulk Hogan.
Oh, Hogan. I'm the king of the clouds.
I'm the king of the clouds.
Oh, goodness.
Tony, be careful.
Looks really good. Oh. There you go. Cut down the size. Okay. Now I got some scraps.
Scraps.
Use that for something else. That looks like somebody nailed it in.
Oh, shit.
Let me ask you if this would be a good touch, right? take a couple of these pins and you bend them so it looks like they were trying to hammer them in and the nails bent.
Oh, yeah, that's good. That's very accurate.
Thank you. I'll try.
It's a very authentic touch.
Uncle Tony's got a very authentic touch.
100% Italian sauce.
Totally badass.
Yes. I would like the pyrotechnics now. Making this stunt. Totally, completely badass.
Badass.
I gotta get my little pliers. Oh, it does add a level of, and I like it.
We find in the crafting community that the small details, the subtle touches, is really what brings it together.
Oh yeah. Let me look for a no trespassing sign. I'm gonna print that motherfucker out right now.
Print that bitch.
I'm gonna print it. I'm gonna print it right now. You'll see. Everybody, it's
You.
tonight. You. Keep laughing, Carl. They might just haul you off. He said tonight, you. He can't talk, Carl. He's a dog. He said tonight.
be told, hey, banana.
Oh, he's not a man. He's not a boy anymore. He's a man because he just raped me. I love that because I think that's what hell is like, constantly being raped by dogs.
Oh, Carl.
Yeah, oh, Carl.
Sweet, sweet summer child.
I hate to say this joke, but when he said it, I laughed pretty hard. Yes. I used to think rape was funny. Not until you've been raped. Oh my God. All right, we'll have to go into Photoshop for this. Okey-dokey. Should I have no loitering too, right? What kind of signs would you think you'd hang around this to keep fucking the street dudes away? Other than no trespassing.
Danger, no trespassing.
Danger, no trespassing sign. Ooh, I like that one. Ooh, I like that.
Private property, maybe.
Okay. I wish I was good at like graffiti. Because I would like tag
Graffiti would
outside
be
of
cool.
it. Yeah. I'll give it a try. I'll give it the old college try.
That's right. That's
right.
That's my guy right there.
Yeah, right. There's no mistakes, only happy accidents. Am I right?
Bingo. Yahtzee.
I see why my wife gets so mad about me coming down here and hang out. We laugh so hard. We laugh so much, and she gets so mad.
She's just gonna have to embrace it.
Yeah. I don't know what she's gonna do next year at Joe Fest.
Oh man, she's gonna be really mad.
Oh God, it's just joke after joke after joke with you guys. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, and
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. What was how late did you stay up to in the lobby at Joe Fest this year? Thank you.
3 one night, 4 the other.
Man. What is going on in the lobby that you're up that late?
Hanging out, man.
Or that early, I should say. Jesus.
Yeah, hanging out, baby.
Hanging out, baby.
Actually, I think one night it was only 2. I think it was 2 and 3.
Okay.
I think that was actually what it was. There were people up much later. I mean, Lenny was telling tales like I think he was telling tales to like 4.
Really?
Yeah, Lenny went hard in the paint, dude.
Goodness me. What's going on with you people? Go to bed.
He finally got to go to a fucking Joe Fest.
Yeah, because Hasbro didn't go there, right?
No. Hasbro's like, well, it's not sanctioned. No shit, because you don't sanction it.
Idiot.
The fuck is wrong with you people?
Yeah.
It's literally the biggest convention almost completely dedicated to GI Joe. Sanction it. Make some money off of it, you idiots.
Yeah, a lot of people go to it too.
Yeah, dude. That place was full even the COVID year, even though we had to lie about it.
Bunch of dicks.
Yeah. And contrary to popular belief, it's still a big destination, even though Bobby isn't there.
What? Really?
Yeah.
No. You lie.
I am the law.
Evidence has been falsified. I would never betray the law. I am the law. I am the law.
Rico.
You betrayed the law.
Yeah. What a terrible movie.
I was the worst.
I just watched it the other night.
Yeah, it was the absolute worst. But goddamn, did we enjoy it?
It's still very enjoyable. It's no Tango and Cash, but it's pretty good.
Tango and Cash is one of a kind.
That's the best right there.
I love fucking Kurt Russell's impression of Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, you don't know shit.
You don't know shit.
Don't worry, Cash. Someday the other one will drop. Oh, you just keep talking, tripod. You're going to love it here. I hope they open the gym early.
I'm throwing up mad different no trespassing signs, you know, so they really want to hammer the point across of don't fucking go in this mine shaft, you idiots.
And you should pump one full of bullet holes.
This guy over here figuring it out. Fridays at 8.
You don't even have to wait. We'll do it right here.
I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out all over your face.
Hold it in your face.
How the fuck would you do that? Goodness me.
On the outside, this pig and his friends broke my ribs, my leg, and my jaw. You broke that jaw? Yes, I loved you in Conan the Barbarian. If you need me, me and my ass will be in the neighborhood.
You broke that jaw?
Why did you do that? I was having a bad day. Like now? Like now.
Yeah.
You want to cut my fucking head off? Just go ahead and do it. Just don't let him do it. I don't want to get killed by some limey immigrant jerk off. I want to get killed by an American jerk off. You think it worked? Well, I don't know. It's not raining. He's standing in a puddle. Disgusting.
What a good movie.
It really is.
Movie.
Underrated as hell.
Very, very much so. But it's because I think it was crushed under the weight of expectation. Somebody else it was like a buddy cop movie. And I think they expected, weren't they trying to do three of those, right? No, it's a trilogy.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid. I'm so glad they didn't, because there's no way it would have been good. It's lightning in a bottle.
You guys are crafting champions in my life. Thank you, Stu.
Oh, Stu, you fucking sweetheart.
I appreciate that, bud. Thanks, Stu. Thanks, Stu.
Thanks a lot.
It really means a lot to me that they say that. I have to see if I have sticker paper before I print this, but they're ready to go. Save this. Never surrender. I don't know why that just popped into my head.
No. It felt right.
Yeah, right. What is this cat doing?
He's yelling about something.
He is on something, always. Fucking
Why
menace.
don't you take a chill pill, Baron?
You being a real asshole.
Asshole.
Being a real douche. Baron. What is your problem? What is your problem?
I don't think he likes you don't stream during the day anymore. He used to come onto your streams and howl at you.
He really did like that. He's a real fuck, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Baron. What are you doing, little buddy? Where are you?
You little son of a bitch.
I never seen cat. Oh crap! That's a different stream. Too serious stuff showing World Star. I'd go to a Tango and Cash sequel. It'd be too late now.
Yeah. I don't know about now.
Well, past that prime, if you will.
I know. But back then, in Terry Hatcher's prime, I'd have watched it.
I mean, they knew what they were doing when they casted that film. They knew. They were like, oh, yeah, we know what we're doing here. It was like a PG Beverly Hills Cop. That's the best way I can describe it, even though it was rated R because of the cursing and the violence.
Well, Kurt Russell really pulled off that dress. That's all I know.
Yeah, it was a little...
Dykes on bikes, eh, Captain?
Oh, my God. So, the sign should be good enough. Load up this fucking thing. This came out real good. There's lights in it, too. Let's see what it looks like with it lit up with this, with the
shaft.
What had he happened and what had he happened, Ryan? Did you see this thing lit up? Did you see this thing lit up?
No.
Hold on. I'll show you. Let me just shut this light off. All right. Check it out.
Oh, that's nice. That's good.
Right?
Yeah.
If you look in front here, it actually casts a shadow from like the planks of wood now onto the outside.
Oh, yeah,
So if you set it up and the way the lights move, it's so cool.
yeah, I like that they're swinging. They're not attached. I like that. That's
Yeah.
very.
It goes on a chain. I did that on a chain.
You're pulling my chain.
It's a mechanism. You flip it and throw your body weight. Why don't you just sit sideways, Dad? I gotta sit like an animal because of her. I love her. They too old for this shit? Yeah, they are. They are. Did you hear that he has Alzheimer's? Oh man, I was so sad to hear that.
Who has Alzheimer's?
Danny Glover.
Danny Glover has Alzheimer's?
Yeah, he was diagnosed with it. Yeah. Poor guy.
That's terrible, man.
Yeah. I hate to take Dan Alton's joke right now, but he did in fact get too old for this shit.
Well, he's been telling us for years.
Yeah. Finally happened. Signs, this thing I think is done. I just have to snip the pins that are sticking out through the wood here. But hey, fuck you. This came out pretty good, huh?
Pretty impressive.
Not too bad being a cardboard box.
Somebody may have an idea what they're fucking doing.
I may not be no diorama king, but I'm pretty good.
I should say so.
I think I'm all right. Twin thinking, that's right. He did get too old for this shit. This joint right here, this pre-roll, it's infused with keef, right? But the wood tip here is infused with a strawberry flavoring. It's delicious.
Oh my god. They got wood tips on them things?
Yeah.
Shit.
This is a 63%er THC wise. I can only take a couple of hits before I get fucking annihilated.
Oh my god.
That's why I smoked it on Monday. I smoked it on Monday, dude. I crawled. My wife was laying on the couch watching TV. I crawled up next to her like a fucking bear with a tranquilizer in his ass. I was like, time for bed. Daddy's going down.
Oh, look you. But you're crazy.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened, dude. I took a couple fucking hits of that shit, and I was like,
I like you, but you're crazy, man. You're crazy. I like you, but you're crazy.
back in here, babe? Still on the phone? Who's you on the phone with? Didn't he just leave? Boy, you had a lot to say to you, huh? Damn.
Boy needed to get some shit off his chest.
Does he like the car? Cool. You really are. You really are. You're in love with that car. Which is
like,
nice.
turn it off. I'm like, no.
Yeah, you love that car.
He's like, save your gas. And I'm like, I have to show you the music.
I have to show you the music. Do you?
Somebody's got an addiction.
She loves that car. She loved it. It was funny today. She came from work and she said that. Can I drive, please? I was like, I'm already in the driver's seat. She's like, okay. So we ran to go get food. We went to Michael's first. And she comes and she looks at me and I was like, go ahead. And then she drove us home. We've been done talking about that, baby girl. Were you holding on to that?
Mm-hmm.
Were you? Nah, I'm not holding on to shit. I'm sitting here talking to Mikey. We're talking now about Tango and Cash. What?
What?
Tango and Cash is a film with Sylvester Stallone and Kurt Russell. It's nothing to do with the actual tango. God, if it was that, I would fucking drill a hole in my head, you motherfucker.
No, man. Come on. Come on. Cash, I'm gonna put brown sugar in your ass.
One more hit before I get fucking stoned.
This goose is cooked. New merch idea. This goose is cooked, man.
That is funny. Take over, Monty. I'm in the bag.
Well, we got pretty far along today.
Yeah, I'd say so.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Oh man, the New York Yankees hat. That's Method Man.
Yeah.
Right. No, Stu for lunch. That's Method Man. That's not Woody.
Not Woody. Not Woody. There's no hair back here.
That's a snapback hat. Well, Method Man wouldn't wear a snapback hat.
It's not even a snapback. It's like a cloth, like the pole one, like the old school hats.
Oh,
It's not even a fitted hat.
you might have worn those. I usually wore fitted.
Or maybe it is a snap. Oh, maybe it is a snapback. I don't know. It's got this big buckle-like thing here. That doesn't seem like a snapback.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess depending on the year, maybe.
That's true. That could be.
I don't know.
That could be early Wu-Tang.
Could be.
It's not late Meth. Late Meth doesn't really wear hats. It's crazy to see him in movies, like acting and shit. You're like, Jesus Christ, Method Man is an actor.
He's a method actor.
That's good.
That's good. That's good.
On that,
you got hold on here. Bring my camera back up. Are you getting any of these?
what's that?
This is the skull crusher
From Monster Force or whatever? Or from
monster.
Yeah,
Yeah, from Monster Force.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I would get that.
It's the Gridiron Army Builder.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I don't know what else different from the regular one. I know the pants. I know that's different.
Yeah, because the Karanik Gridiron, his boots are out, right? His boots are over the pants.
Yeah, that's really the main difference. That and all the shotgun stuff. That's definitely. But that looks like it.
It's the same vest.
Yeah.
Without the shotgun shells.
Yeah, this one doesn't have any shotgun shells.
Yeah.
I mean, other than the ones on the back side of the, depending on how you rotate the belt.
Yeah.
But yeah, and this one's got the new holster, the Desert Eagle. The holster, you can clip the light onto the front, and it holds a bigger sidearm. No, that's different.
Okay.
But that really looks like it. And obviously, you don't get the color helmet, the color head. You just got the regular one.
Shotgun shells are, in fact, bad for your health, too.
That's true.
I didn't even see those skull crushers.
Huh?
And Tony's face says, "You get the Skull Crushers, Mikey." That's what he's got in his hand, bud.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got one. I mean, I got one on pre-order too, but I got one early.
It looks pretty sick.
Yeah, I like this. I like this color. I know the super variant chase is just chrome, and that would be sick, but I like this blue. It pops.
I do. I really do like the blue.
It's
I
like-
thought you painted
It's
that.
like
That
almost metallic. No, that's a factory one. I think that I don't remember. There's 4 colors. 3 of them they show on the thing. It'll be one of these, or it'll be like a super chase variant that is mystery. But I've already seen is chrome. Somebody got one. I don't know how many of these they sent out.
Tony's face says he got the gold one.
Oh, you got the gold. Okay, so I think there's like blue, gold, and red, and then the chrome is the super chase.
Okay.
I bet gold looks fucking good too. I bet all of them look good, honestly. So once I get my pre-ordered one, I'm curious what color that one will be.
I would want them all the same color so they matches in an army if you're gonna army build them, you know. But
That would be if you were going to army build them, but if you're just going to have like 4 operators,
the different one you
each
want.
one had a different color, you know, like Reservoir Dog style.
Yeah, yeah.
Mr. Blue, Mr. Gold, Mr. Red. So,
Nice
Rambo
Bowie.
knife's nice.
Yeah, it's a nice Bowie knife.
Beware. Yeah, he's cool. He's cool, man.
Would you get him at Joe Fest?
No, they sent him to me like the week after.
Oh,
Honestly, I think I got this Sunday night. I think I got this. That's like Sunday afternoon. I think they delivered him. So
okay.
I didn't have him very long, but
It's a pretty cool figure, man.
he is pretty sick. Yeah,
They're getting very good with their figures, Monster Force.
their quality. I'm excited they're getting new
Yeah.
stuff because, you know, like the reuse is good. Like they're doing a good job with it, but you sprinkle some new stuff in there, so we're getting plenty of new stuff coming.
Yeah. Gold was offered before any Monster Force was out. The blind bag skull helmets are blue, candy red, green, white, and chrome.
Oh, okay. You had the one that actually came from Gridiron stuff.
Yeah.
Nice. Blue. Yeah. Honestly, this blue is like candy blue too. Like it's like metallic.
Yeah, it's really popping on
It's a
screen.
wild color.
Yeah. Blue and red always goes really good together.
That's true. As a Chiefs fan, I think gold and red goes well together.
Yes.
So I wouldn't be mad about that. But yeah, did you see my my adventure team? Did you get to see those?
No, bud. What happened? Let me see.
Well, so they did the Agents of the Omega deal, you know?
Oh, I
And
saw
then I
you,
got the flocked heads.
yeah, that I saw you do that one. Last
Just
one-
this one?
Yeah, just that one last Wednesday you did.
So did that one. So the other one's in the team. Well, like
Yeah.
all 5 come in the pack.
Yeah, right.
Well, all 5 had original versions. So the redhead was like a navy.
That's awesome.
So I did that one. The black guy wore all tan, but I gave him the saboteur body.
Right on.
The blonde one was all orange.
Oh yeah. Jacob, what's up, bud? Appreciate you.
Jacob
Man.
Rao.
Be on the replay. He said.
Hell yeah, thanks, buddy. And then the black-haired one was camo. So
Oh shit! All right, so Tony's figs just sent me a picture through text.
yeah,
So, let's see it on screen. Essentially, it looks like
that looks pretty dope, dude.
it's like a really good gold. Looks like an aged gold.
That looks cool. I like that.
Yojo Jerks in the house. What's up, bud? You said dope, Mikey.
What up, jerk?
Good to see
Thanks,
you,
man. You know, little kid bashing.
Yeah, that's you nailed it, dude. Looks fantastic.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm excited about that. I didn't know what I was gonna do, and then I think I saw the camo one somewhere on Instagram, and I was like, "Oh shit! I could just use the other Monster Force and all the other bodies, and just try to do variations." This was the hard one.
Wow,
So
wow.
I was like, "Fuck! They don't have a blue one." And I
Oh,
was looking, and I was like, "Oh, they got the Delta Red." And then I was looking at the Commander, and I was like, "Oh, that's even better." But the arms I swapped out. These are the Delta Red arms. The Commander has the gauntlets.
okay.
So I did swap that out. But on the original figure, the GI Joe, his top is light. Like he's got like a sailor's outfit.
Okay.
So this is more like special operations style. And then I got the big collar. That's from Dragoon. That's one of those extra collars. So it actually looks like a sweater that he's wearing.
Yeah.
Which feels
Is
more
that, is that a soft print? So like it's rubbery?
Yeah,
right?
it's a soft
right?
resin.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's cool. Yeah, on his website, it's pretty dope. Like you can buy files to the stuff.
Yeah.
Or you can order it in a resin print, and the soft stuff it says like soft resin.
Yeah.
So on like the harnesses and the collars and stuff. It's pretty cool.
It's crazy how prints like that.
Yeah, I know. And so, and then I had so I got to use this finally.
Uh-huh.
So it's got my little alien Buddha.
Yeah.
And a purple crystal skull. Alien head.
That seems like Adventure Team stuff they would find.
Right? That's what I thought.
Yeah, dude.
And this was just from Cotswold Collectibles, so this wasn't very much at all, but it's like laser etched wood.
Yeah, you can tell. Looks good though.
Yeah, it's a cool piece.
Well done as always, bud.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Good stuff.
Show off the stuff.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. It seems like a good place to wrap it up.
Yeah, man.
So what do you got coming up, Tone?
I don't think it matters. No one really watches, but just follow Legend Series, man. Please and thank you. That's all I ask. So if you come on here and I haven't seen your name any time before Mikey streams, come on and go follow Legend Series. That's really it.
Come on and do it.
I'll be live tomorrow working on the Wreck-It rig, turning it into Road Pigs Roadhog or Warhog, I called it. And that's really it. I mean, the Twitch stuff is on a hiatus because I'm trying to work on other shit, so I'm taking a break on the video games. But I'm like you, man. Video games for me, if I overdo it, then I need a break. Like I need a long break. Like, and I overdid it for like the whole month straight, so I need a break for a little bit. But
that's fair.
That's really it, man. Just follow the channel, the YouTube channel, please and thank you. I appreciate you guys. Oh, Dan Alton, you know, I don't know, but I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. You're only joking, but I appreciate all you guys. I really, truly do. So thank you guys as always. And
then last night I had like the window open. I was like ready. I was like, oh yeah, I'm not missing it tonight.
Yeah.
And then I looked something up, and I went to that tab and used that tab to look something up. And when I went back, the stream was gone. I was like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
So I'm like rebooting, and I'm like, how the fuck did YouTube like totally miss a fucking stream?
Yeah.
And then it was like, I was like a little bit later, I saw you made the post about canceling. Oh, okay. God damn it. I was about to be so pissed off at YouTube.
Yeah, I was stuck at work. And by the time I came home and ate food, I was just like, I'm not rushing. I'm canceling. So
he's not Russian. He's Italian.
Yeah. Always good to catch the Legend Series live. Thank you, Cooter. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you, dude.
Thanks, dude.
Well, hold on a second, dude. I appreciate you, Cooter. That being said, that's for me. So for me, and I guess this will lead right into your stuff. Friday, I'll be on Figure It Out, correct?
Yeah.
So I'll be on Figure It Out.
Yeah.
Man, that'd be fun.
War movie battle bracket.
I'm into that.
And I'm pretty proud of the thumbnail.
It is. It was good.
The good
Am
Kelly's
I-
Heroes, if nobody got the reference. It's
Yeah.
Kelly's Heroes.
What happened? War movies.
What?
Yeah. I'm excited for that. Now, do we pick movies or are the movies already selected and we just
No,
discuss?
you pick 8.
8. Ooh, okay.
Yep. And then that's how we get our 24.
4. Okay. I gotta pick up 8. All right, I can figure that out.
And you gotta pick out 8.
Give me something to do at work tomorrow.
There you go. There you go. And we'll have you give your 8, and then we'll get all the other ones.
All right, I'll have it for you by tomorrow afternoon. I'll look it up as soon as I'm done with the stream, and I'll just send it to you guys.
I'll make a list of like 30, and then I'll just narrow it down from there.
I just need a refresher. I don't remember some of the names. Now, is it have to be like war movies, or is it like you can have comedic war movies and stuff like that?
Genre, you can do whatever.
As long as it's
I will say, I think we'll make it physical war, like battle war, not Cold War. I think we'll stay away from Cold War because that could be its own, its own genre of espionage, Firefox and all that kind of shit.
Okay.
So I think we'll do not Cold War, so any other war. And it doesn't have to be American war. Like if you wanted to do fucking Master and Commander or something, or like the Patriot is Revolutionary War, you could do any of that.
Okay.
That's all on the table.
Now, fantasy war doesn't count, correct?
No, we want historical war. Yeah,
historical. I'm trying to get the parameters, so it's right. I know what to look for.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a U.S. battle. Like if you chose Enemy at the Gates, that's Germans and Russians.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay,
that's fine.
Yeah,
but you wouldn't no two towers or nothing like that.
Yeah. All right. So I got probably like 5 off the top of my head already.
Nice.
Yeah,
I think this will be a hard battle because I think this is far less of a generational divide than most of our brackets.
Well, yeah, I mean they don't really make war movies anymore.
They really don't.
Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Does Top Gun count?
No, because it's a Cold War.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. All right. And I think I was 50-50 on one because it's a movie I love. It's Heartbreak Ridge.
Okay.
Eastwood. But since it's Grenada, that was it was something we did, but it was like a few hours it took. So I think I'm gonna take it off the table. I'm gonna pick some other ones. But there's plenty of fucking good war movies. My God.
Yeah.
I mean, I love that one. I watch it regularly, but it's really not because it's a war movie.
I already know what my favorite war movie is, and I obviously don't want to save it for the show.
Right. You don't want to say it's Saving Private
Ryan.
Ryan.
Yeah, I'll save it. I'll tell you tomorrow in the list or whatever. When I give you the list, you'll know. Such a good movie, at least to me.
There's a lot of good ones. I think it'll be a fun conversation, and like I said, I think it'll be far less of a divide as most of ours are. Like most of ours, because I'm 35, most of the chat does not have my taste. Now, as far as 35-year-olds go, I have a broader taste than most millennials, but still.
I get that.
Yeah. So that'll be Friday. We're gonna figure it out with Tony. Yeah, excited about that. It's gonna be
come watch, please, and thank you.
Come on over. 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern. Come on. The water's great.
Yeah, come on, stay a while. Take your shoes off.
Come on.
Make yourself comfortable.
Make yourself comfortable. Grab, bring a beverage.
Grab a creme de mint.
Oh shit! Yeah, creme de menthe. Yeah. Well, that's it, guys. That's all I've got planned this week is just to figure it out after this. So, no couple of kooks, no customizers collective. So that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Replay Squad, thank you very much for catching replays. Appreciate the comments. Appreciate the watches. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. Thanks for hanging out with the two silly gooses.
Honk honk, man. Honk honk.
Until we see you again. You have a good one, all right? Honk honk.